Hello.
The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Robert's got a dirty.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hiya, I'm just wondering, has Davis got an Xbox? And if he has, does he want to play what I'm holding in my hand right now?
I think we'll leave it there, thank you very much. Well, the phones have gone mental. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Ian, guess what, mate?
What's that?
I've got a dirty.
Oh, no, goodness sakes, go away. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Guess what, mate?
What?
I think you know what. I've got a dirty.
Oh, go away! Line 5, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Why is your anus red?
The planet, I believe he's talking about there. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Oh, for good luck. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Oh, no, I've cut you off straight away. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
I washed it, but I've got a dirty.
Oh, will you go away? He's really getting on my nerves. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hey, Ian, last week when you were on the right stuff, I tried ringing and speak to you, but
yes,
the producer won't put me through. Do you want to know why?
Well, why is that?
Because I've got a dirty.
Oh, go away! Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I would like to request Rockstar Nickelback.
What was that last song that Ben Jones was playing? Dear God.
Bit of Killers.
It was. I like the Killers. They're a good band. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. Is that them?
That's them.
But that was a dirge.
Just glamorous indie rock and roll.
That last song there was a dirge. Why have the phones gone? I'm going to rush through these, and then we'll start
and then
the
we'll
show.
get the show going.
Okay, so line 2, you're on the wireless.
She really shake you donkey up. She really make you donkey up quite a bit. Delang.
Okay, thank you. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
Okay, yes, thank you. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Richard Park.
Okay. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
GTA4.
Okay, line 6, you're on the wireless.
Yes, Ian.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you, mate?
I'm good, but I've got a dirty.
Oh, for good. Right, line 7, you're on the wireless.
Ian is on there.
Who?
Alan.
Oh, it's Alan Caddick, everybody.
How are you, Ian?
I'm really annoyed, Alan.
Why are you annoyed, mate? Lay all your problems on me, man. I'll try and sort them out.
Okay, I'll lay my problems. I've got 2 problems.
What's problem number 1?
Problem number 1 is I have lost my diary.
Oh, no.
And that's actually going to be the main thrust of the show tonight. If anyone knows where my diary is, 0330 123 1215, because I've lost it and it's annoying me. Problem number 2 is...
Yeah.
It's a little bit geeky, Alan, but again, I'm going to use the radio to sort this out.
Okay.
I'm playing a game on my Dreamcast called Skies of Arcadia.
That's a classic console, the Sega Dreamcast.
It's a classic console, and it's a classic game. The thing is, I'm stuck really early on. I've just come back to my island. It's been attacked by the Navy, so everyone's dead, and I have to go underground to go to my dad's office to speak to my mum. But I can't find the way to my dad's office.
Oh, no.
If anyone...
Might be in your diary, the route.
Well, it could be. If anyone knows the route to my dad's office in Skies of Arcadia, 0330... shut up. 123 1215, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Alan, yes?
Ian, I'm looking forward to this week because there's a big film that's coming out this week.
There's a what?
Big film that's coming out this week.
What film's that?
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Indiana Jones and the Kindergarten what?
Kingdom of the Skull Crystal.
Indiana Jones and the Kinder Bueno?
No,
Okay,
Indiana Jones.
And the Kinder Egg Surprise?
No.
Okay.
And the Kingdom.
That wouldn't be much of a film, would it? Indiana Jones and a Kinder Egg. Ooh, what's in it? A rubbish plastic toy.
Last Crusade earlier.
Yes, oh yes.
And it was really good, it was.
I've only ever seen the first Indiana Jones film.
I've got all 3 in a box set on VHS.
On VHS, have you? Wow, yes, that's and his...
Old school, that is, Ian.
Dave, you can start answering those phones now, because I think we may be with Alan Caddick for quite some time. That's old, that's proper old school hardcore. I've got the first one on Laserdisc.
Yeah?
No, I haven't, that's a lie. I don't really... Can I say something controversial, Alan?
Well, you are a controversial man, Ian.
Thank you. I don't really like Indiana Jones. I think he's rubbish.
Well, each man to their own opinion.
Thank you. Each man, indeed, to their own opinion and to their own...
Miss Lawler, say hi.
Miss Kate Lawler, what a wonderful, wonderful
The
woman.
drive time, Kate Lawler.
I've seen her... I've told you I've seen her naked, haven't I?
No.
I've seen her naked 3 times.
Ooh.
3 times, including her bare buttocks. That's correct. That's a fact. You can quote me, Sunday Mirror. That's a fact.
Can we access it on any computer?
Well, no, because I didn't take a picture of it. I'm not a pervert like you, Alan. It's
No.
just stored inside my memory bank.
Yeah, well, I've got the Big Brother DVD signed by her, but the size of Jay Goody with her back out is to give anyone nightmares.
God, she's a... What? Now, Alan, shall I go through the topics with you tonight?
Go on.
Well, the first one is...
Diary.
Where's my diary? That's a genuine topic. 0330 123 1215.
Yeah.
The second topic is, can someone tell me how to do this thing on the Dreamcast version of Skies of Arcadia? It's boring, but it's important. 0330 123 1215. The third thing, Alan.
Yeah?
Last night... I went to, you know those awful, awful programmes they do, An Audience With?
Oh, don't get me started on that. They had a posthumous one for Jeremy Beadle.
Oh, they had a what?
Posthumous one for Jeremy Beadle.
What, posthumous? What, they all had,
they
like,
did one after
pita
he
bread?
died.
Oh, after he died, you mean... OK, I thought you meant they'd had pita bread and olives and things, and then they did it.
No, they did one after he died.
I saw a bit of it, and it was pony. But I went to the recording of one last week. Who
was it?
Last night. It was An Audience With... Oh, hang on, I've got drumsticks, Alan. Wait there, I can do a drum roll. I've actually bought...
Yeah.
I brought drumsticks with me. No, hang on, I don't need... Stop doing that with the lips. I've got drumsticks. Here we go. An Audience With...
Who is it?
Neil Diamond!
Woo!
Yes!
Love on the Rocks ain't no surprise.
I was in the second row. If you watch it, you'll probably see me. I don't
When's
ask.
he going to come on telly?
May the 31st. I didn't ask a question, but I'm in the second row wearing a brown suit and a cravat.
Was Kelly and David Grant there?
No, they weren't. But I spent an hour talking to Tony Blackburn. Me and Tony Blackburn are friends. He told me a lot of gossip.
Oh.
And then, on Barbara Windsor, you know Barbara Windsor? Peggy Mitchell. She pretended to know me. Now, I don't know her. I've never met her, but I was in a lift, and I held the lift for her, and she went, "Oh, all right, love, how are you? It's good to see you." I went, "I'm all right, Barbara, how are you?" "I'm fine, love. You going down?" I said, "I hope so."
What a carry on that is.
What a carry... But I've never met her, and yet she was talking to me as though we were best friends.
Oh, right.
Anyway, so, I'm in the second row. I am literally 5 feet away from Neil Diamond.
Wow.
Yes, and he's singing Cracklin' Rosie. Cracklin' Rosie, get on board. And the thing is, I'm such a big Neil Diamond fan,
yeah.
I was singing it louder than Neil Diamond was singing it, right? So, and I put Neil Diamond off. He kind of stumbled a bit, gave me a dirty look, as if to say, "Shut up, I'm Neil Diamond," and I put him off. So, the question, Alan, it's a long way of getting there, is, who have you put off? Doesn't need to be anyone famous. It could be a builder. It could be a runner.
Well, I can tell you who I've put off.
Who have you put off?
Matt Hollick.
Oh, he's an idiot on another radio station, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's not well tonight.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
Oh, he's got the sniffles.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
He was falling asleep during the show earlier.
Well, Alan, I'm going to cut you off now. There we go. 0330 123 1215. That is a genuine... All of these things that are... Let's get some music. It's a little bit dull here, isn't it? I realise we're... I'm not in a very good mood tonight. If I take it out on you, I do apologise, but I'm in a bad mood. I don't know why. I'm in a bad mood. So, 0330 123 1215. Genuinely, where's my diary? You may have seen it. It's brown, moleskin, the thing, sort of stuff in it. It's got everything I'm doing this week is in that diary. How do you get past this really easy bit on Skies of Arcadia? I don't want to dwell on it too much. Oh! Sparks are coming on. Possibly. At about 11:15. So if you have a question for the Sparks... 0330 123 1215. You can ask them that as well. And who have you put off? Let's go to line 1. G-Man.
Hey, it's G-Man, everyone's favourite idiot.
I'm only putting you on so early because the phone lines are very, very quiet, G.
Really? You said they were buzzing earlier.
Well, they were buzzing.
Do you want to make your mind up?
Well, no.
Are you lying?
No.
To the listeners?
No.
Are you lying to the UK?
No.
Via DAB and AM or medium wave?
No. When I was taking the call straight to air,
FM.
all the lines lit up like a bitch on heat. But now...
Like a what?
Exactly.
Did you say that?
No.
Say it again.
Good. I've got drumsticks in the studio.
I dare you to say it once more. Ofcom are listening now.
Ofcom are always listening. I have a meeting with Mr. Lloyd tomorrow.
Who's he?
He's the boss.
Oh, David.
Whoa, steady on. Mr. Lloyd to you, young man.
What's up, David? If you're listening,
don't
we
do
need
that.
to catch up. I ain't spoke to you in ages.
Anyway, what can I do for you, G?
Well, seeing as you're hogging the airwaves trying to find your diary...
Yes?
How about... I know you like to give.
What? I prefer to receive.
I know you're a giver.
Yes.
So, can you help me find something?
Well, what have you lost?
Well, I've lost my bike, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it could be nicked.
Right.
But I'll give who's nicked it 50 quid if they give it back, if they're listening.
Okay.
I'm guessing they're listening to, like, Choice FM or something, not Virgin.
Right, okay. So you're someone who's stolen your bike. You're prepared to give them £50 if they return the bike?
Yeah. I mean, if anyone's found it, it's blue.
Yep.
It's a BMX. It's got a basket on the front. Don't laugh, mate.
I'm not laughing.
It's handy.
Basket's very handy.
I don't do the shopping, you know.
For your mum?
It's not going to carry itself.
No, of course not. Well, G-Man, listen, I'm sure somebody...
So if you're listening
Yes. Okay,
and you found my bike, let me do this link.
Okay.
If you've seen my bike and you want to turn it in, or just ring Iain Lee. He's like the new crime watch, isn't it?
0330 123 12. Would you like?
I was doing that.
Yeah. Would you like to? The new crime watch, by the way, is rubbish.
Why? What's
They've
wrong?
they've updated it and it's rubbish. Oh, did you watch Doctor Who last night?
I don't watch that. It's for girls and idiots and people with no lives.
I agree with you because I watched it last night. It was the comedy episode. It was awful.
A comedy episode? Surely they're all not funny.
No. Right. I'm getting bored of you now. So would you like to introduce the next record?
What is it?
It's Razorlight and their song America.
Oh, they're rubbish. That's overplayed. It's Razorlight with Lebanon.
No, America.
All the same. They're attacking that, aren't they?
0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this, I suppose. 0330 123 1215. I'm in a bad mood today. I don't know what. Well, partly because I've lost my diary, partly because I'm struggling with this bloody computer game. Partly because I've had an email from the guy that sent on my website, Dean. He's just saying, did you get my email I sent last week? I replied to his email. Oh, I'm actually going to jump out of a window. Now, we've had an email, Davis, regarding our party in the park.
Oh, yeah.
How far have we got with that? It's happening.
We're still finalising details with the council and marketing people, etc.
What does that mean?
That means that we can't just all show up.
Yes.
At
which is
said destination.
Yes, which I said.
Without clearing it with everybody, and we are in the process of clearing it with the right people.
Okay, well, don't come on. You're skirting around it. Who are the right people? How far have we got?
Westminster Council.
Have you approached them?
The marketing team have.
Okay.
Or are in the process of.
Right.
They're obviously drafting it. This is a big deal. They're drafting
Jesus, we've been talking about it for weeks. Get them to pull their finger out of their marketing backsides and do it.
Well, they've got a festival to deal with. The last thing they want to be doing is worrying about us and our little get-together in the park.
I will phone up Westminster Council. What do we need to do? We just phone them up.
Should we get them on? We could get them on the phone, actually. We could do a little pre-record for next week.
But why don't you understand
why... on Monday.
I don't understand why the marketing people have to do it. Why can't you just phone them up and do it?
Because we can't step on each other's toes. If I start doing their job, they get very upset.
No, it's not their job. It's your job. You're the producer of this show. Just phone up the council and say, we're gonna... Is it all right? That's all you need to do.
Well, the marketing team get very upset if I start to do their job.
I couldn't give a sod about the marketing. I'm genuine about this. If we want to do this,
in a bad mood tonight.
I'm in a bad mood because we're supposed to be doing this in June, the first week of June, but we're not going to do it if marketing people don't pull their finger out. You've had a week to sort this out, Davis. Monday.
I've been too busy working on win or lose.
Well, we'll do that later. But seriously, man, Monday. I'm going to come in at Monday at 12 o'clock. I want you to have spoken to Westminster Council. I want it sorted out. Seriously, because I don't understand why the marketing people are doing this. What is it to do with them?
Do you want to talk about this off air?
No, I want to talk about it now. God damn it!
Well, we have approval from Mr. Lloyd.
Right. Yes.
As long as the relevant people are keen, because they want to maybe brand it, could be sponsored and everything. It's gone all corporate. This is a big corporate event.
Then it's cancelled. It's cancelled. Seriously. No, it's cancelled. Unless you can phone them up on Monday, all you got to do is speak to Westminster Council and say, can't you do... We just want to bring some people. Is it okay, yes or no? If it's not sorted out by Monday, it is cancelled.
Right, it'll be done.
It's seriously, I'm annoyed, man. We had a week, we had 2 weeks to sort this out. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Don't let other people start getting involved because then it drags on for ages. But it does, it drags on for ages, and we could have had this sorted out by now.
It'll be sorted,
If it's not sorted by Monday, it's cancelled. Simple as. Ollie, I'm not in a good mood.
Oh. calm down.
No, I'm not calming down. This should have been sorted out.
Yeah, blame Dave.
I'm going to blame someone because I'm genuinely annoyed. This should have been sitting here for ages and it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
Well, I think I have your diary.
Oh, where did you find it?
It's in my bedroom.
Oh, man. Can I have it back, please?
No.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
I can have it back.
No, you can't. It's mine.
Well...
It's mine now.
Can you tell me what am I doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Let me write this down. Just tell me what I'm doing for the next 2 or 3 days.
Right, basically...
Yes.
There's not a lot going on.
Right.
Okay.
Is that it?
Well, you might be going for a little cycle on Wednesday. Yeah?
I think that rings a bell, actually, yeah. So Wednesday. What time?
Oh, no, 11:27.
Yeah, it makes sense, yes. 11:27, Wednesday, cycle, yeah. OK. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you, Ollie. Well, that's good. I'm not sure if that is my day. Mate, it rings a bell. I'm doing something on Wednesday. Vicky from Croydon. Hello? Who's that? Is there anybody there? I swear to God, I'm going home. I'm actually going home. Is it... We'll leave that line up. Hello, who's on line 5?
Hey, me?
Who's that?
It's Vicky.
It says line 4!
Oh, what?
I swear to God, there's going to be blood on the dance floor, to quote whoever sang that song.
Or murder on the dance floor.
Been a murder on the dance floor,
yeah.
But you better not kill the groove, DJ.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Sparks are coming on at 11:15. That'd be good. I like Sparks.
So this party in the park thing, huh?
If it's not sorted out by Monday, it's cancelled.
Well, in your diary, it actually says, I have your diary, that you are actually phoning Westminster Council about it tomorrow.
Phoning Westminster Council tomorrow.
Yeah.
Phoning Westminster.
It's in the diary.
Council. Do you know, I'm actually pretending to write that down, isn't that? I'm not writing anything, but I'm pretending to write something on the bit of paper in front of me. How cool is that?
Well, listen,
yes.
Putting people off things.
Yes.
I did something when I was a kid that put Keith Chegwin off.
How did you put Chegwin off?
Well, he was doing a PA at what was the Drum and Centre in Croydon, but it's now Central.
Yes.
When they first opened it, he sort of, did the grand opening.
Right.
And he was walking along, and me being the sort of precocious teenager that I was, I put my foot out to trip him up.
Oh, no.
He didn't like it very much.
You tried to chip Cheggers over? How long ago was that?
Well, it was about 14, so about 21 years ago.
Oh, he probably wasn't on the booze by then, but okay. Well, okay. So you've put Cheggers off.
Yeah, which I think is actually quite cool, really.
Well, Cheggers is a nice fella, but yeah, it's cool to have done that. Not as cool as putting Neil Diamond off, though.
Well, no, Neil Diamond. I think nobody's going to beat that tonight, really. I think you've kind of got that one.
All right, Vicky, I have to play some adverts.
Oh, right.
Now, and then probably play another record or something.
Make it a good one.
Oh, it is a good one actually.
What is it?
It's Valerie. I like that one.
Oh, I like that one too.
I'm dedicating it to Fandango.
You always do.
She likes it. It's one of her favourite songs.
Well, it's very sweet.
There we go. Right, I'll play some adverts and I'll play that.
See ya.
Oh, you've seen behind the magic there. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this.
Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
Which favour's mine? I got all confused there. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Who have you put off? No one's called in to help me with the blooming skies of Arcadia. I know it's a slightly geeky, boring thing to ask for, but I'm struggling. I'm actually going insane. And have you ever hurt yourself with clothes? I'll tell you why. I did 2 loads in the washing machine today. I did the sheets because I changed the sheets, and I also did some underwear and things like that. And one of my socks, when it came out, was all scrunched up and inside itself, as these socks often are. And so I flicked it to try and flick the inner sock out of it, and it went out, and then it came back, and it smacked me in my right nut. And I was suffering a gentleman's pain, all because of a sock. Can you believe that, Josh?
Yep.
You can believe it.
I can, yeah.
I was collapsed in the kitchen because of one sock hitting my right nut.
Yeah.
Have you ever been injured by clothes, Josh?
I might have done once with trousers.
You might have done once with trousers?
Yeah.
You don't want to be any more specific than that, though, do you, Josh?
No.
No. Okay. Oh, do you mean the zip?
No.
Have you not done that?
No.
That is... It's... What is it? It's, there's something about Mary, I think he does it. It's the worst thing. I've done it with the skin of... Oh, God, it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Josh,
I believe so.
You're a strange gentleman, aren't you, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I've got you a question about Barry.
Oh, Barry from Watford?
Yeah.
The silly old man that calls up quite often, yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
I wondered, because I've been wondering, is Barry a guy or a woman?
What do you mean, is Barry a guy or a woman?
I don't understand, because he's called Barry, but he sounds like a woman.
Right, Davis, can we keep Josh's number, and we'll call him back. If Barry calls up tonight, we'll call Josh back. Josh, is that all right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, if Barry calls up, I'm going to put you on hold, and Davis will get you your details, and if Barry calls up, you can talk to the old man yourself.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, good lad. Speak to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye, there we go. So that's Josh on line 1. We'll call him back, and line 2, it's Amy.
Hello.
Hello, Amy.
Hi, Ian.
Yeah, how's it going?
It's not too bad. How's you?
Yeah, I'm in a foul mood. I've got drumsticks and everything, but
You're always in a foul mood. What's wrong with you?
I'm not always in a foul. I wasn't in a foul mood last night.
For the last couple of weeks, you've been in quite a foul mood.
Have I really?
Yeah.
That's sad, isn't it?
Well, a little bit.
Maybe I'm just depressed with my life.
Really?
Where it's going.
Is it that bad?
It's pretty miserable at the moment, Amy.
Oh,
pretty miserable.
never mind.
Pretty lonely.
Really? But you've got a girlfriend.
Oh, no, but yeah, apart from my girlfriend and my cat and all of my friends and family, apart from that, I'm talking...
for goodness sake.
I'm talking more of a spiritual loneliness. You know that emptiness in your soul where you're just not satisfied with anything? I'm talking about that.
No, I don't know that.
You don't know that? Okay,
No.
it's just me then, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway,
there might be another couple of people out there that are
if anyone is
in the
feeling
same situation.
spiritually bankrupt, 0330 123 1215, let's make this show really miserable tonight. Anyway, Amy, what can I do for you?
Well, it wasn't really me that had the idea to call you. It was my friend Calvin, who I'm actually chatting to at the moment on Facebook.
Oh, Calvin on Facebook. Hello, Calvin on the Facebook, playing Scrabulous.
Shout out to Calvin.
Shout out for Calvin. He's a vampire. Oh, he's a zombie bite. He's going to do a movie quiz.
He
Yeah.
sends me all kinds of rubbish.
I hate all that. All of my friends on Facebook, if any of you send me a movie quiz, a TV trivia quiz, a zombie, but any of that, I will boot you as quickly as I can.
You got to do some culling.
Yeah, I will do some culling.
Yeah,
Yes.
I might cull Calvin soon, actually.
Yeah. By
He's on my
culling,
nerves.
what do you mean by culling?
Well, you know, getting rid of all of the
Oh, I
rubbish.
thought you meant Ben. Okay, sorry, I apologise. Okay, yes, right. Anyway, so what do you want?
Well, he said I ought to call up and tell you about my Hoover. I don't know why, really.
Yes.
But I bought a Dyson today.
Oh, yeah.
And it's amazing.
They're good, those Dysons, aren't they? Yeah.
Well, have you had a problem with cat hair before?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Well, you need a Dyson.
Okay.
I
Well,
was almost ready to get rid of cats
really.
until I got the Dyson.
Or you can get other Hoovers that are specifically designed.
Oh, yeah, sorry, am I not allowed to say there?
Well, no, you can say Dyson, of course you can.
Okay.
But do you? Why are you phoning up to something about your Hoover though? That's ridiculous.
Well, Calvin told me to.
Well, Calvin's an idiot. Cull him.
He
Go
is.
on.
Well, I might do.
Delete him.
Actually, this is probably the first time he's heard my voice in about over 10 years.
Yeah, hang on, Barry.
Hello.
Be within a second. A boring woman talking about Hoovers.
Oh, I am not boring.
You are.
Am I?
Well,
You wanted to meet me, Ian.
Did I?
Yeah, back when you were on the other radio station, when you had your 22 minutes.
Oh no, I didn't want to meet you. That was a feature we did where you got to meet me.
Well, I did want to meet you, and Christian decided that, yes, I would be chosen, and he told me the place and everything, and then he decided against it after a little while.
Oh, I think you were mental, weren't you?
No.
Yes, she was. I remember her now, Barry. She was mental. Barry?
Oh, dear goodness, yes.
Josh?
Yeah.
Josh, Barry would like... Josh, Barry, Josh. Josh wants to ask you a question, Barry.
Just a second, what is this all about?
Barry,
Yes.
I was wondering if you're a woman or a guy.
I beg your pardon. What sort of question? What sort of question is that?
It's a question.
Dear Robin.
Barry, calm down. Barry.
Livid man.
Barry.
What sort of questions that?
Barry, calm down, calm down. Listen, can we all listen? Let's all just take a breather. Hang on, let's all calm down for a second.
Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uo tamataya tuli puka kabiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitanga nuru kawa mikitora. Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uo tamataya tuli puka kabiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitanga nuru kawa mikitora. Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uo tamataya tuli puka kabiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitanga nuru kawa mikitora.
Bring it on,
Yes, Barry.
Yes.
I think Josh is just a confused young man.
Well, look, I have a man's name. I've got a man's face. I've even got a tinkle tangle.
Oh, right.
What's the problem?
Steady on. Josh, what is your problem?
I haven't got a problem.
Okay.
Well, why do you think I'm anything other than a man?
You sound like a woman, Barry.
You do.
How dare you?
You do sound like a woman, Barry.
No, I don't sound like a woman.
You do sound a little bit like an old woman who's not very well.
You can get bloody.
Right, he's hung up on us there, Josh. You've caused Barry to hang up there. Thank you for that. There we go, lovely. Let's go. Let's take one more song before you. Butler.
Hello.
Hello, Butler.
Hello, fella.
Yes.
How are you?
Yes.
I was slightly put off there by Barry.
Yeah, I'm always put off by Barry. That's why I'm thinking of maybe banning him. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I'm so put off, I cannot remember.
OK, well, I'll cut you off and we'll play Prince then. Simple as that. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this, of course.
Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
0330 123 1215. It's Charlie.
Hello.
Hello, Charlie.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, could I just say hi to two people?
What, you like a big shout-out?
Yeah.
No, we don't do that here. Let's go to Canadian Dan.
Yeah, mate.
We don't do shout-outs on here.
Of course not.
Next, we'll be phoning up saying someone's gone missing.
This is a phone-in show where we talk to you, not to people.
Exactly. We're not going to have people phoning up and saying, can I say hello to my mum or anything like that.
Anyway, could you just describe your...
Did he have anything
Barry
interesting to say, Davis?
Not really.
Bad, and he's gone then.
Barry's son's on the line, though.
Oh, hang on, what line?
Line 7. Dave from Pinner.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is it actually him?
So he says.
Does he talk really fast?
Very fast.
Dan, can I just? Oh, Jesus. Dan, can I just take Dave for a second, Dan, and come back to you in a minute?
All right, mate.
Yes, Dave. Dave, you're on the radio.
Well, I just want to say something. You feel my always in front of me. You tell me you're going to this band. You're band my mate. The phone me. It's people are coming. I'll tell you what. My old mate. If you say, is he a man? Is he a woman? Is he a man? Is he a woman? I'll tell you
Never again.
Right. Now listen to me.
Dave.
You listen up. You listen up right now. You listen up right now. Because I'll tell you something. If you want my old mate's going to phone up every single week, and he's made your show. He's made your show. He's phoned up for time after time. You treat him like that. You say you're going to ban him. You ban him. You ban me. I'll tell you something. You're out of order. You're doing your show the better, right?
I'll ban you easily.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, you ban me. If you can't get around the camera there, you smack them out. Because I'll tell you something, what my old man's done. It's actually made your show, mate.
He's not made the show.
Well, it's made your show.
No.
He's not.
Will you shut up? I'm not in the mood for this. Will you shut up and listen? Your old man has not made the show. Some people find him quite charming and interesting. A lot of people find him irritating. I am doing him a favour by letting him come on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It ain't no favour, because I'll tell you something.
Get lost. Get lost. I'm not having that. Don't ever put that. What a nasty, that's Barry's son, Dave from Pinner. A nasty, nasty man. I'm sorry about that, Dan. I didn't want you to have to be witness to the violence that was levelled at me.
I wonder what it was at first.
He's an idiot. The man's an idiot. He's probably on drugs. To be honest, there we go. I've said it. Right, Dan, what can I do for you?
Well, could you describe your diary a bit more, please?
Oh, yes, I could. It's brown, and it's got things written in that I'm going to be doing.
Well, it's funny you say brown, because I might have the same one, but it's got nothing in it.
Ah. Oh, well, hang on. That serves no purpose for me whatsoever, then.
Not really.
So you've just found out, so you have a similar diary, but with nothing in it.
I'll give it you.
Well, but I want the one that's got all of my things written in it.
Oh yeah, and can I add another topic on the show tonight?
Oh, you want to add a topic? Oh, go on then, young man. You think it's that easy? It's just adding another topic. Away you go. Go on.
Well, I want to find out how far other people have got on Grand Theft Auto 4.
Well, I know someone who's completed it, so there you go. That's that sorted out. Let's go to line 5. It's David. Hello, David.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
Dave. Yes.
Just a couple of quick points, really.
Yes.
I was listening to the podcast last week for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And when people were talking about the perfect murders,
yes.
I was thinking just like a couple of points that people were sort of assuming that the sort of, as long as they got rid of the murder weapon, that was the perfect murder, but they weren't saying how to get rid of the actual body.
There were a few people did, but not everyone got rid of the body. How would you do it?
Well, I didn't really have any ideas. It was just one of those things. I thought I'd just bring it up and say, like, I thought it was when people say, "Oh, well, get rid of the murder weapon," but I was thinking nobody said how they'd not be witnesses or how they wouldn't leave evidence. Or...
Okay, well, if my perfect murder was to make a dagger from ice. And stab the person in the heart, okay?
Yeah.
Well, but I would make sure there were no witnesses. So that's a perfect murder.
Well, I suppose... But
you have to... David, you have to agree with that. That the evidence, the weapon, would melt. You can't have fingerprints on water, can you?
No, but what I mean is, though, how would you get to the actual murder scene? How would you get to the person without being seen by people who live next door?
I would break into the house in the dead of night.
Well, that's possibly good. But the other thing was just going to mention quickly is a while ago you did a documentary about you went to see people who made loads of classic arcade machines and things like that.
That was about 8 years ago,
well,
7 years ago maybe, yes.
And I was just going to say I really, really enjoyed that because it was just like...
Hey, listen, man, it's my favourite thing I've ever done, and if anyone's got a copy of it, can I have one? Because my copy is not the finished version. It's a really weird edit. But yeah, it was all right. There's bits of it on YouTube.
I've got a copy of that.
Well, have you?
Yeah.
You couldn't do me a copy, could you? I'll pay the postage and everything.
Yeah, no, sure, no problem, yeah.
Good luck. Send me an email or something with your details and we'll sort it out.
Yeah, no problem, yeah.
Cheers, thank you for that, David.
Oh, no, it's no problem, yeah. Cheers,
how lovely.
Appreciate it.
There we go, good lad. There we go. So I'm getting something for almost nothing. If you want to email me, by the way, it's ian.lee@virginradio.co.uk. Don't bother texting, I don't read them out. It's a waste of your money. Rob, it's a waste of your money.
What is?
If you text me on this show.
I've not texted you.
Well, don't, because you'll be wasting your money. I don't read them.
I just think about you.
Oh, I think about you too, Rob.
Win, win or lose.
Oh, yes.
That's what we're looking for tonight.
Oh, do you want to play it?
If possible.
All right, well, hang on a minute, because Davis has recorded some... he's recorded a... Right, OK, he's recorded a titles for this, so this should be good. Let's play Win, Win or Lose.
Hey, all you kids out there.
And now, it's time for Win, Win or Lose with Iain Lee.
Right, that is... the move... What is that, Davis?
It's a jingle.
OK, let's go through it bit by bit. What's this first bit?
Hey, all you kids out there.
What's that?
That is just a message connecting with the listeners.
The kids. It's you've seen the demographics. It's 45-year-old men that listen to this station.
Yeah, well, they like to be down,
Hey, all you kids out...
Who is that?
Who is that?
Yes.
That's, it's at the start of a classic album, 3 Feet High and Rising.
Oh, the De La Souls. Oh, I like the De La Souls. OK, right, so there's that.
Hey, all you kids out there.
And now, it's time for Win, Win or Lose.
It's just a mess. There you go. It's a mess. You've got reverb on there. This is a good feature we've got going here, and you've muffed it up.
Lots of reverb.
You've got a busy day tomorrow, Davis. A very busy day. All right, go on. OK. Have the Sparks phoned in yet?
Not yet.
Oh, crikey.
I'm waiting for the big call, though.
The Sparks are phoning in.
I'm going to call their manager now as well.
You'll call them up. Right, so basically how this works is... who am I talking to? Rob.
It's Rob, hello.
Hello, Rob. Yes, good evening to you. How this works is, I get sent a load of stuff in the post. I open it on the air. This is genuine. People on the webcam can see me doing this. As long as it's not drugs, poison, or watermarked CDs, I don't think they exist, you can have them. Or pornography. That was the other one. You can't have pornography. But everything else you can have, OK? So, the first thing you've got, it's not even in an envelope, it's a CD by the J.Y. Rogettes. The J.Y. Rogettes.
Yes.
So you've got them.
Yes.
2007 was a great year for the J.Y. Rogettes, personally chosen by Richard Ashcroft to support him at Glasgow's SECC. Wow, so that's good. So you've got that. That's in the bag.
My life's better already.
We're going to open up the first... Oh, this is from Switzerland. OK, the first thing is from Switzerland. It's exciting. This is genuine. You're genuinely going to receive all the crap that I get in the post. Hang on a second. This is exciting. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh! You've got a... I don't think I can say this on the radio. You've got a CD by someone called Fat Black Sexy Mama.
Oh.
We're going to play this.
We should have a little listen
We're
to
going to
it.
listen to Fat Black Sexy Mama. That is a great name for an act. Let's have a listen. The only picture on there is a pair of shoes and legs, so I can't see if she's fat. She's definitely black, but I can't see if she's fat. Let's have a...
Keep your finger on the dump button. There may be swearing.
Oh, there may be swears. It's called Stand Up and Dance. Okay, let's have a little listen. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Stand up, stand up, up and dance. I can sing along with it already. I've never heard it.
Sorry, George Benson.
Stand up, stand up, stand up and dance. Oh! Wow, you've won that, Rob.
Wow.
You've won it. There we go. That's great. And I believe there's also a video on there as well that you can look at. That's exciting. That's okay. Now the next one. This feels like it's either a DVD or a computer game.
Oh.
That's what it feels like. We're going to open it up. We're just going to have a little look. Oh, you jammy get. Oh, no, this is a nightmare. I have to, by the laws of the radio, I have to give this to you. Oh, no. All right. Okay. Well, okay. We're in new territory here. This has never, ever happened before on Win, Win or Lose, okay?
Something good.
This is good, right? And I'm prepared to strike up a deal with you here.
Okay.
Okay. This is a DVD of a film.
Yep.
Do you like the rubbish group from the 60s called Love? They're rubbish.
Love?
Yeah, they're rubbish, aren't they?
You can have it.
Hey! Well, no, but by legally you've won it, so I'm prepared, Rob.
Top 50 list, exchange for a place.
Well, I was going to offer you a fiver, but if you want to go if you'd rather go in the top 50 list...
Yeah, that's fine.
Rob, you're number one in the top 50 list. Whoever's number one, you're fired. You've got that place. Okay,
you're
well
a
done.
star.
Well, no, you're a star because that's actually quite a good. This is the problem of that dangerous game. And that's the way it works. If there's something that I want, I'm prepared to offer bribes of cash or placings on the top 50 list. And you're going to love this.
Yes.
The final thing you've got. Let's get this out of here because this is going to be a treat. It's a CD. By someone called Roy World, Man in the Machine. It's an album. Pick a track between 1 and, I don't know, 12 or something.
Three.
Three's always the best song on the album, isn't it?
Yep.
It always is. Right, hang on a second. Here we go. This is it. This is Wish Ourselves Away by Roy World. Oh, this ain't bad, actually.
Do you ever feel as though...
Oh, it sounds like ABC.
We're going back to the place where we...
That's not too bad at all.
It's not that bad, but it sounds like ABC. You've won it.
I'm just speechless right now.
Rob, I'm a little bit horny right now, I'll be honest with you, but that's another... Right, so listen, you've won that. Rob, let me jot down your... right, so Rob, how would you like to be listed as number one on the list?
Can I be Rob from Worksop?
Rob, who is work shy. You're on there, my friend. Rob, listen, stay on the line. Davis will take your details. We'll send you all of that cack.
Cheers, pal. Take care.
Good lad. There we go. Well, that was a close one because I got sent this Love documentary and I nearly ended up giving that away. Fantastic. But by the way, this Love documentary, I might as well do a little plug for it now because it's so darn good. If you want it, when is this released? Love Story. It's about love and Arthur Lee. Comes out on the 9th of June, my birthday. If you want to know more about it, go to myspace.com/Love Story Documentary. Everybody now, stop what you're doing. Leave on the wireless.net. Go to myspace.com/Love Story Documentary and mention on there, post on there that I've mentioned it on the radio. That's good because those people are lovely, lovely, lovely. Love Story Documentary on myspace.com. There we go. Fantastic. I'm dangerously close to doing a proper radio show, which is terribly worrying. So let's go to George. George, stop me from becoming all proper and normal, please.
All right, Ian.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about putting people off.
Oh, yeah, go on. After I put Neil Diamond off this week, which was...
I know, you told me.
Yeah,
quite impressed.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, well, one time, back in the day, I was at a pantomime, and you know when they chuck sweets out?
Oh, yeah, they do, yes.
Yeah, this was back in the day when they were actually hard sweets, not, the little marshmallows that you nowadays.
Yeah.
And I grabbed a couple of these sweets and lobbed them back onto the stage.
Oh, no.
And, hit one of the guys on the head.
Well done.
And, well, yeah, you can imagine what happened. He gave me a couple of looks.
Was he annoyed? Did it throw him off his performance, or did he give you a dirty look? Because you have to say, you little
He looked a bit annoyed. He looked right at me.
Well,
gave you the squinty eyes.
They shouldn't throw sweets into the audience. What a ridiculous thing to do! It serves him right. You should have chucked a brick back at him. George,
maybe.
Thank you very much for that. I was going to rattle through some of these calls. I've been a bit lazy. Gary.
Good evening.
Good evening, Gary.
Good evening. I heard you're having a bit of problem with the computer game.
Oh yes, Skies of Arcadia. Yes.
With that game, I think if you've got a bit of pen and paper there, I think I've got the way for you to get through it.
Go on. Yep.
Okay, so I'm looking at the Dreamcast controller. So you want to go with Y.
Yeah.
X.
Right. You're
Y again.
You're taking the mick at me.
Then left. Then right.
I'm going to cut you off now.
Oh no. Hold on.
There we go. For goodness sakes, Lorraine.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, Lorraine, and how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, but I've got to tell you about... you were talking about clothes, but
have you got
the mattresses come into the equation.
Oh, we're asking, have you ever injured yourself with clothes after I hit myself in my right nut with a sock? We'll have mattresses, go on.
Well, I did better. I had the flu, and it was a real flu, and I laid in bed, I sacked the dog for the night, sent her off with my sons and whatever. I laid in bed thinking I was dying, woke up in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, dying in pain. The spring had come through the mattress, ripped my leg open. I sellotaped it together.
Your leg?
Night. I just got out because I was dying anyway. Yeah, well, I had a temperature and whatever. I just got sellotape and whatever. Went to A&E the next day and dealt with it then, and I've still got the scar now. And then to top it all, it was my birthday the other day, and I took some bottles out of the freezer, bottles of water, because I drink a lot of water.
Yes.
Took them out of the freezer, put them in the fridge, and one of them launched out and hit me on the head.
Lorraine, do you drink quite a lot?
Not normally, but I need to now.
All right, listen, thank you for that. Well, now that's a woman, you see. She sellotaped her leg back together and then went back to sleep. Fair play, well done for that. Right, 0330 123 1215. A shaky start, but things are improving constantly here. Yes, we'll have more of your calls after we've had a little bit of this. Thank you very much.
Wow. Iain Lee. Hello. The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
Someone has... who is this? Andrew has emailed in. Ian, as you have some drumsticks, I want you to drum along to the Beatles track The End, or Are You a Bottler? Oh, no, sir. I'm not a bottler at all. I don't know if I've got it on my iPod. Hang on a second. Let's... We'll find it later. I will drum along to... it's something like... something like that. We'll be doing that, definitely. We'll find that and drum along to that, ladies and gentlemen. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Who have you put off? After I put Neil Diamond off, I was singing Cracklin' Rosie louder than him, and he got well knocked off. Have you ever injured yourself with clothes? Speaking of clothes, I've seen a lot... Dave, I've seen a lot of chunky girls, I say chunky, I mean fat, wearing crop tops. You know, the tops that stop there? What?
With the little belly just hanging over.
No one over the age of 15 should be wearing a crop top, because they're kids' clothes. They're horrible kids. You see grown women wearing them, you think, you look ridiculous. You're like a stupid tart.
Rubbish.
They're rubbish. If anyone can phone in and defend the crop top... First of all, everyone that's wearing them, even if it's just a little bulge, it's still too much. But I saw a skinny woman wearing one. I thought, actually, that's not sexy.
That looks wrong as well.
Yeah, it's all wrong. Cover it up. I don't want to see your belly button.
Was it a pierced belly button?
Yeah, of course it
was.
was.
Little thing hanging from the belly button.
A little thing hanging from the belly button. We should all know about that. 0330 123 1215. If anyone can defend the crop top. I bet you can't. And still no sign of the Sparks.
Well, they're coming off stage at 11:30.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So it's looking like it might be a little later than we first thought.
If they're too tired, I don't mind that either, because I love Sparks. If they say, actually, we're too tired, I don't mind.
Well, their manager, we're talking that they're coming off stage in about 20 minutes, half an hour. Wow, so we're looking like it might be a little later than we first thought.
Well, Ron and Russell, we don't mind at all. They can do what they are gods, in my opinion. Oh, Butler.
Hello.
I'll get you, Butler.
Oh, I've never heard that before.
I bet you haven't. Now, you called up earlier on,
I did.
But now you've remembered what you wanted to say.
I have, but now you've said it, it's not going to... Now it's going to sound like tack. You've built it up.
Okay, well, let's okay, let me get a drum roll. Hang on a second, here we go.
Oh, that'll do.
Yes, right.
Right, that was a weak effort.
Shut up. It's good.
All right, yeah.
Yes.
So, first of all,
yes,
demographics, not just the old 40s, because I'm only 19, so...
Oh, he's 9, we've got but you sound like you're 40, and that's...
Do I?
You do.
OK, then.
It's not an insult, it's not an insult, it's a statement of fact. I'm 35 in a few weeks, 35 years old.
Your birthday is 8 days before mine.
Prove it.
I've got a birth certificate.
OK, well, I'll go with that, then. That sounds like evidence to me. Oh! I didn't pay the congestion charge the other day. Nuts! Oh, nuts!
How much is the fine?
£50.
And if you don't pay it within how many days? It's
14 days, it becomes £100. I'm going to wait the 14 days just to spite them. Yes,
well, maybe Boris will... maybe he's going to give everybody a little break in his first month in charge.
I was thinking he should do that. He should just say, look, first month off, no one has to pay. And I got 3 points on my licence the other day.
How fast were you going?
49 in a 40. but...
It's only 10%, though.
It was a motorway, but it was roadworks.
What motorways? Oh, OK.
It was roadworks, and it was those average cameras, it's average speed check, and I didn't believe that they existed. You know, so we work on this bit of roadworks, we'll work out your average speed, and if it's over the thing, you're in charge. I didn't think they existed. Turns out they do. They are.
You wait till zero tolerance comes in. That would have been more 9 points rather than 3.
That would have been a shot. I did get 9 points once for a speeding thing. No, I got.
You got 9 points.
I got 6 points for one speeding thing.
How fast were you going?
500 miles an hour.
Wow! Did you break the land speed record?
I certainly did. No, I was only doing I don't know, but it's all naughty, whatever it is. Of course, it's naughty. Anyway, Butler, get to your point, please, because you're really getting on my nerves now.
Oh, I've not even spoke. I was at the Claxons gig one time, very long time ago. For the very first time I went to a gig.
Is this a scary story, by the way?
Oh, it's a story about...
then I won't play scary music.
Putting people off.
Oh, OK, let me...
I'll tell them very quickly.
OK, go on, yes.
Right, cheers. So, the front wrapped a whistle round a glow stick, threw it at the lead singer's face.
Sorry, whoa. Did you just say what I think you just said?
No.
What did you wrap a whistle?
He did, I thought he said it as well.
A whistle.
A whistle?
Around a glow stick.
A drumstick?
A glow stick.
A glow stick? I thought you said a guy's dick. OK, right, well, that's good.
No, I did not say that.
Oh, dear.
How would I throw that at the lead singer? That's like a whole person.
Oh, dearie me. Well, it looks like I've got a job next week. Right, OK, yes.
And the other one, very recently, last night, I was with a female friend, and her dog, whilst we was canoodling, started to do the typical cliche sort of dog thing and start humping me.
Humping your leg, yes.
Humping me. She didn't know. I thought, well, I'll carry on.
2 for the price of 1.
Bit me in the cheek.
It bit your... Whoa! This is... What kind of sick, perverted life you... So you were naked?
No.
Trousers round ankles?
Well...
Let's handle this delicate. We do have young ears listening to this. And the dog bit your bum?
Yes.
Oh, Butler, I do apologize. Dear listener, you have my sincerest apologies for being forced to listen to that filth. You wouldn't get that on the Jeff Show or Breakfast with, Oh, what's his name? My mind's gone blank. The fellow who does breakfast. I can't remember his name. Fellow does breakfast. Midge!
Good evening, Midge.
Yes, Grandad's.
I've got too much.
You've got too much...
Oh, Ian, how funny you should be talking about getting hurt.
By clothes?
Sorry?
By clothes?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got hurt. I was going to ring you about it and tell you.
Well, you have done, it sounds like.
No, do you know what happened?
What?
Well,
No.
I've got my girlfriend of 6 months.
Yeah.
She hit me in the, for telling her that I was going to break up with her and go with my ex. But anyway, about putting people off.
But no, that's nothing to do... We're talking about, have you ever been injured by clothes? Not have you ever been kicked in the ghoulies by a girlfriend? That's not the story. Is your girl... If I was just to come on and say, have you ever been injured? Give us a call. What a terrible topic. That's a David Prever topic. You couldn't do that.
Midge, is your girlfriend beating you up?
No, I'm breaking up with her. Because I'm going with my ex.
He's going with his ex. He hasn't got any. He's a virgin. Anyway, yes, Midge.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
Oh dear, I'm yay close to... Yes, right, yes. Let's hopefully this next thing will tie in with something we're talking about. Away you go, Midge.
Okay, can I mention other people on the radio?
What do you mean, other people?
That another station.
Well, why would you want to do that?
Well, annoying people, because I prided somebody, and then also I told somebody, because I wanted to get them as an April Fool's joke thing.
Okay.
And then what happened was, I don't think they got it.
Right, go on.
And because, the way they perceive how I am, they thought I was lying. So, but I understand personally.
Oh! Oh! 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. How many people have phoned in to defend the crop top?
No one.
No one. Because it is indefensible. I'll tell you something else that is indefensible. And anybody who does this is a sex criminal. I will say it as a fact. You know watches, right? You wear your watch. I take mine off when I do the show. For some reason, I don't quite remember why. It links back to something from a long time ago. Anyway, I wear my watch on my right wrist, even though I'm right-handed. That's unusual, but that's fine. But you have your watch...
That's funny, because I wear my watch on my left hand and I'm left-handed.
Isn't that strange? That is strange.
That is weird.
Because it confuses people. Go, you're left-handed. No, I just wear it like this. I can't wear it anyway. Well, that is strange. But I have, and I'm sure you do because you're normal. The face of the watch is upwards. So with the back of the hand, the face of the watch.
Exactly.
It's resting there. Now, people who do this, where they have the face of the watch
on the inside of their wrist.
On the inside of the wrist. That's the phrase I was struggling to find there.
That is weird.
That's poncy, because what it means is if I want to tell you the time, I watch like that, I have to go... Yeah, it's 10 past
I think it's
11.
also quite lazy.
Lazy.
Because otherwise you have to turn your wrist over, because if you're just sitting there it is, out. Yeah. Otherwise you actually have to turn your wrist. It's laziness.
Yeah, it's lazy. If anyone listening to this show this evening does that, could you... I know it may sound like a small thing, but would you mind giving us a call, 0330 123 1215, and defending your inexcusable sex crime? Because that's what it is. Now, that is a crime against nature of the very, very worst degree. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Oh, I need someone to introduce the next record. Let's go to... Adrian?
Hello.
Yes, we'll do your call in a second, but would you do me the honour of introducing the next record?
Okay, no problem.
Away you go.
The next record is, God knows.
Could you do it a little bit better than that?
I don't know what it is.
It's Dude Looks Like a Lady by Aerosmith.
Dude Looks Like a Lady by Ericsson.
What? Ericsson? Adrian, well done.
Hi.
It's good, that song, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty good.
It's all right. I like that song. I'm not a big Aerosmith fan. I read their book and it was good. The book was exciting, and I bought all their records, and the record's a bit boring. But that's a good song. I like that song.
Yeah,
it rocks. It's like dirty rock. Anyway, Adrian, you've waited now, and now you're on the rock radio. It's your turn to talk. What can I do for you?
I was just going to ask you. You know, you were talking about sort of women with crop tops.
With crop tops, you said crop top. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
What do you sort of think of women with tattoos, sort of?
Above their backside?
Yeah.
A tramp stamp, I believe, is the technical term for that.
Oh, my God.
What it means is, again, we have to phrase this delicately, what it means is downstairs is open for business.
It's very, you get a really nice-looking girl and you see this, like, tattoo, like, usually like a sort of trying to be a Japanese style
or Indian style, or it's like an angel's wings. What it's saying is, you know what's down below here? You can have it if you want. That's what it's saying, and it's not classy.
You totally lose your opinion of them.
Filth. Why? Have you ever been out with a girl and thought she was quite nice? Then?
No, I've just seen a few sort of around London, and you think they're really nice, and then you see the tattoo sort of.
What it means is you're guaranteed a fantastic weekend locked in a hotel room with a bottle of Jack Daniels. But you wouldn't want to take her home.
They're not wife material.
You are not going to marry that girl. You are certainly not going to take her home to meet your mother.
No.
Well, Adrian, I'm glad you got that off your chest. That's good to know. James. Hello, James. Is there anybody there?
Yeah.
Who's this?
Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Hello.
Who's James?
Not me.
Well, it says James on my screen. So can I call you James just to make things easier for me?
If you would like.
OK, James, what can I do for you?
I was just thinking about the sex crimes.
Oh, are you a sex criminal?
I certainly am.
You wear your watch with the face on the palm side?
I do indeed.
Why do you do that, man?
I'll tell you why. I've got a link out of my watch. It's one link too big, and where you alter the clock time, the little pin sticks out, and every time you go to move your wrist, the little pin digs inside you. And
so you have it on the inside, but it's my watch strap's too big. The thing is, my strap is too big, but I took a link out, and then it became much too small, so I had to have the link in. So
that's the problem I found with my watch.
It's a nightmare, isn't it?
It is a nightmare. So I'm just ringing to say that it isn't actually a sex crime to wear your watch upside down.
Okay, maybe that was a slightly harsh indictment of everybody who did. No, it's not harsh. You're a criminal of the worst order. You lot should be hung.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I should. Anyway, I'm loving the show, mate. It's
James,
all good.
Thank you very much. I know that's not your name, but it just makes my life easier. It's Yusuf.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Yusuf.
I need to ask you a question, but first, could I have a drum roll, please?
Oh, you can have a drum roll. There we go. Hang on a second. I'm not a trained drummer, ladies and gentlemen. I am not a trained drummer, and yet I can still...
That will do.
Do that. Yeah, there we go. I could answer that question for him quite satisfactorily.
Thank you for dumping that.
Yeah, so I was not going to let that get out on the radio. Right.
This could be a good time to take an ad break.
Well, I can talk up to the 20. I can do that. I'm good enough at that. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you wish to give us a call. What a very, very naughty young gentleman he was there. Right, so... Who have you put off? We're keen to get a list. So far, we've got some idiot in a pantomime, and me putting off Neil Diamond and Keith Chegwin. If you've put, doesn't have to be anybody famous. Maybe it's a runner or it's someone doing a window. I was going to say, but that doesn't actually mean anything, does it? 0330 123 1215. Have you ever hurt yourself with clothes after I whacked myself in my right goolie? With a sock, crop tops, upside down watches, and a whole lot more coming up. 0330 123 1215.
Ian Lee. Virgin Radio.
I 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you wish to give us a call. Sparks may or may not be coming on at some point this evening. We don't know because they're doing concert. They're doing 21 concerts. Each concert they're playing a different album every single night.
It's very cool.
That is very, very cool. I had tickets for 3 of them. And then one I can't go to because I'm working, so tickets for 2. One I can't go to because I'm going to go and see Kiss, so I have tickets for 1. I'm going to see if I can blag... If they do phone in, am I allowed to try and blag a free ticket?
Absolutely,
off them?
yeah.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to try and blag a free ticket for me off the Sparks if they can. But if they don't come on... You know, this stuff happens. I love the Sparks. They can do whatever the hell they... Oh! Line 5? Hello, is that Sue?
Hello?
Sue, I have it says on my screen what you're going to talk about. Tell me the story.
Bobby Davro.
Bobby Davros, yes. What happened with him?
Oh, God, it was quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
It was on my friend's hen night.
Yes.
And we all went to this Greek restaurant.
Yes.
In strolls Bobby Davro, thinking he's the bee's knees.
He's the bee's knees, he's Daddy Cool, he's Bobby Davro from Bobby Davro's sketchbook.
And he had a massive, great big brick sort of mobile phone.
All right.
And he was talking to people and that, thinking, look at me, look at me.
Oh, Bobby Davro. Oh, I don't really know. Oh, no, that was Les Dennis. Sorry, yes. Right. Yes.
And he was sitting on the next table from us.
Sitting, yes.
And he was just sitting there staring, thinking, I'm great, look at me, look at me.
Yeah.
So I just started throwing bits of food at him.
When you say bits of food, what bits of food did you throw at him? Hummus? Pita bread?
Olives and
olives,
things
okay.
like that.
You threw an olive at Bobby Davro, yes.
And he was just sitting there thinking, So it got a bit worse, and he started chucking things back at me.
Yeah.
And it got to sort of like big things like oranges.
You chucked an orange at Bobby? You could take a man's head off with that.
Not quite.
No, okay, yes.
I would have liked to.
Yeah. Were you? Was this a sort of flirting? It sounds to me as though you were flirting.
Oh no! He was annoying me.
It sounds as though you wanted him to throw his salami at you.
showing off like? No.
No, okay.
No.
How did this wonderful, funny... Who's that in the background? Tell him
That's
to shut...
my mum.
She sounds like a fella.
Don't be so rude.
Tell him to shut up. How did this fun evening with Bobby Davro, the master of mimicry, end?
He came over and said goodbye and all pleasantry sort of thing, and I thought, you stupid prat.
He sounds like a nice fella to me. He sounds like he's done nothing wrong.
Oh, no.
Minding his own business.
Yeah, you chucked food at him, you chucked an orange at him, and he came over and thanked you and said goodbye.
Well, not really.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like her. She's...
Davro's in EastEnders now.
He is in EastEnders now. EastEnders, I watched...
And she's still doing food fights.
Yes, so who's the winner there? Davro is earning over £100,000 a day, more than likely. Ben!
No, do that seriously.
Yeah, Ben, do it seriously. Ben.
Hello?
Yeah, too slow. Fish.
Yeah.
I'm going to someone called Fish. Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's overdue, isn't it?
Oh, no, not you. Go away. No, go away. OK, he's a fellow that phones up and says Fish down the line. Jamie!
Hello.
Hello, Jamie.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. Well, I have my mum's theory of why she has her watch on the inside.
OK, let's hear your mum's theory.
All right. If she's drinking a cup of coffee...
Yes.
...and she wants to look at the time...
Yes.
...she'd pour it outwards and over someone instead of over herself.
Your mum is an idiot.
My mum is an idiot, and she's listening right now.
Jamie's mum, you're an idiot. What a nonsense. Put the cup of coffee down when you're looking at your watch, you silly mare.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Jamie. There we go. I'm tempted to go. Is Tim Litchfield on at 1 o'clock?
I believe he is.
Can we get him in at 12, do you reckon? I will give him...
running out of calls, aren't we?
Ah, don't worry about that. I can always generate calls anytime I'm talking about my wallet. I can pay him. I've got so much money I can pay Tim to come in.
You've got your chequebook there?
No, I don't have a chequebook. I've got £5 in English money. Oh, look at that. 1,000 Japanese yen. That's...
what's that worth?
That's a fiver. Then we've got $1.
I've got some change in my pocket as well.
$4, $3.
Somebody's throwing a bit of change in my pocket, actually.
I've got $28.
I've got £1.10. £2.10 as well.
Tim Litchfield, if you're listening, if you start the show at 12 o'clock, you can have £2.10 from Dave, a fiver, $28 and 1,000 yen. That money, sir, could be yours. All you've got to do is start your excellent award... No, you didn't win the award. It was Jeff. Start your excellent show an hour earlier, and you can have that cash, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as that. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you wish to give us a call. I'll tell you something this week. It was erotic. It was strangely satisfying. It was, in fact, it was the most satisfying thing I've done in a long time. I haven't done it. And when was the last time I did this? 15 years ago.
When you were a teenager?
When I was a teenager.
And it was strangely erotic?
It was, I'm going to do it now. Hang on a minute.
Should the webcams be turned off for this?
No, the webcam can stay on for this. Hang on.
Even though it's hugely erotic?
Sharpening a pencil, Dave.
That is brilliant.
Sharpening a pencil.
Do you know what? On my desk there's a pencil that's been broken in half. I've been meaning to sharpen it for ages so I can actually get the...
It is. I've got a sharpener here and a pencil. If you're at home, I know it sounds ridiculous. That is the best feeling. It's a good feeling. And then you've got a sharp pencil. Dave, come and sharpen this pencil. Look, I'm going to blunt it. I'm going to blunt it for you.
Right.
I've blunted it.
I'm coming through.
Come through. This is what we've resorted to, ladies and gentlemen. Sharpening pencils on the radio. Why don't we get a Sony Award, sir? Why don't we get a Sony Award? We deserve it. Right, look, that pencil is completely blunted. Sharpen it.
Can I break it in half?
You break the pencil in half, lad. Go on.
Yeah.
Go nuts. Go nuts for it. Sharpen it. Isn't it a good feeling?
What a feeling.
Isn't it a great... It's a real feeling of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bin schmin. I made a terrible mess of the studio. Look at this. Why don't we win Sony Awards? That's the question that's on my lips.
Congratulations to Jeff, by the way.
Congratulations to Jeff, of course, and the people that beat him.
Look at that.
Look at that, and see how satisfying that is.
It is. It's brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is... Forget your crack cocaine. Forget your alcohol. Forget your computer video game systems. Sharpening pencils is where it is at. Lucy, when was the last time you sharpened a pencil?
Oh, not so long ago.
Oh, Dave, the phones have gone mental. Look, maybe Sparks have called in about sharpening pencils. I don't know.
The gig was that good.
It was that good. Lucy, go and sharpen a pencil after this phone call. It will elevate you to a wonderful place.
I found my pencil sharpened just 2 days ago.
Oh, good girl.
I know.
Yeah,
so I'm going to sharpen loads of pencils now.
Do it with a manual, not with those electric ones. Those
No.
That's
not
cheating.
electric.
No, that's cheating.
Go traditional.
Yes, go old-fashioned, isn't it? How old are you, Lucy?
How old am I? I'm about 6 months younger than you.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Well, you don't sound it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you sound
older.
You sound about 42.
Oh, thanks. That's lovely.
No, that's all right. Are you looking forward to being 35? Because I'm not.
No, I'm looking forward to it more than being 40.
Oh, geez, that's the next big one, isn't it? 40.
I know. I'm frightened of 40.
I cried on my 30th birthday.
Did you?
I got very, very drunk and I wept like a baby.
Yeah, I felt that at 31, I think.
I used to be 24. Imagine that.
So did I. I used to be 18.
I used to be 17 once. I was 17 for a while.
Great. 16 I was for a year.
Anyway, Lucy, let's not get mauled in about things that have passed that we can never get back. What can I do for you?
Oh, I was going to talk about interrupting people.
Oh, yeah, go on.
An entire Morris dancing troupe.
Oh, well
and,
done.
in the best possible way,
yes,
drove through the middle of them whilst out dancing.
You drove through... How many of them did you take down?
A whole pack.
Did you knock any over?
No, but they scattered because we were going through in a minibus and we couldn't suddenly go back the way we came.
What were they doing in the middle of the road, the idiots?
It was like a little street festival in a little village in Kent, and we were going to a church, and we had a minibus full of people, and we went down this little lane, and we couldn't go back the way we came.
Yeah.
We could only go forward, and in front of us there was a Morris dancing display.
Oh, man alive.
So we thought, well, we'll just plough on. We'll just go forward. So we drove through them. They scattered, and you know you have the guy who's dressed as a horse.
The guy who's dressed as a horse?
They have in like proper Morris dancing. They have the pig's bladder on a stick.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yes.
And they have a man who dresses in a horse costume with a wooden horse's head and a sort of a skirty thing.
I was unaware of the horse's head. Okay, yeah. And what did he do? Come galloping after you?
He knocked on the window with his snout. With his wooden horse's snout.
I hate Morris dancers.
So do I. And I actually know one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do know one.
Next week, next week we're going to have a Morris dancing special, and we're going to try and get a group of Morris dancers, not to come in the studio, I don't want to see them, they're idiots, but we'll get them to do it on the phone.
Can I just say that this person who I know who is a Morris dancer has got a picture of himself on his phone, dressed in his Morris dancing gear, with a rosette on each side of his chest, like sort of some sort of tassel.
I bet he thinks he looks like Daddy Cool, doesn't he?
It does. And he's got flowers in his hat.
What an idiot. Lucy, thank you very much for that. 0330 123 1215. We're asking, who have you put off? She put off a whole troupe of, I only said belly dancers, not Morris dancers, aren't they? 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Can you defend crop tops and wearing your watch on the wrong way round on your wrist? What a bunch of idiots.
Hey! Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That is what I'm talking about. We're hunting down Sparks, who have come off stage moments ago, and fingers crossed they'll be on the show. Fingers crossed, who knows? They may not want it. I don't know, but Ron and Russell, man, those guys are great, and they've got a great new album out. It's very, very exciting. 0330 123 1215. Oh, Highland.
Yeah, hello?
Hello, Highland.
How are you, mate? You seem troubled.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
You seem troubled.
I'm in trouble?
You seem troubled.
Oh, yes. So your phone's very weird. Yes, I do. I am troubled today. I feel like I've got a spiritual emptiness around me, and I don't know how to fill it.
Yeah, I've got an answer. I know you're very fond of The Informer.
Oh, the song The Informer, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard the Thomas the Tank Engine remix?
No, I've not.
Would you like to?
Oh, I would love to, yes.
Okay, there we go. Wait for it.
Here we go.
Wait for it.
I'm waiting for it. It's very low quality, but I'm waiting for it. Here we go. Here it comes. There we go. I believe that's what is what they call a mush-up.
Yeah, that was dropping a bomb on Virgin Radio.
Thank you, Highland.
Secondly,
yes.
Where are you stuck on Skies of Arcadia?
Oh, hang on a second. Davis, do we have the Sparks?
We do. On line 11, right. Russell from the Sparks.
Oh, Highland, you're going to have to wait, I'm afraid. I've got Russell Mail.
Cool.
Stay there. Russell!
Yes, hi.
Hey, man, how's it going?
It's going amazing. We just finished about an hour ago our show, Kimono My House, in Islington Academy. Is absolutely astounding.
Now, listen, I don't know if you remember, you came on a radio show on another station I did last year, maybe the year before.
Yeah.
And we were I think it was probably the first ever interview where we didn't mention that song. And we're not going to mention it this evening either.
We won't mention that we did it tonight either.
I know. Man, I'm so excited, first of all, that you're on the air again, because last time I met, I didn't know many of your songs.
Right.
Since then, I've bought everything, and I think you're the greatest band in the world.
Oh, no.
Man, no, seriously. Suburban Homeboy is the cleverest, wittiest, best pop song I've ever heard in my life, without a shadow of a doubt. And,
thanks so much.
And Change, oh, God, it makes me cry every time I hear it.
Thank you,
but
thank
you. Let's do the plugging, because you have a lot to plug. You're doing 21 concerts, and they're all different albums.
That's right. Yeah.
Why are you doing that? That's insane, man.
Well, we just wanted to try to figure out some sort of way to focus the attention for the release of our new album, which is coming out tomorrow, actually, and to try to come up with some conceptual idea that would be something that probably no other band could or would want to attempt to do, because it's like this massive undertaking, and it is our 21st album, so we thought what better way than to perform each and every one of those albums one a night for the 20 nights preceding the live premiere of the new album. So that's what we're doing.
So
and
you must have learned, what, I don't know, 400 songs or something?
Well, it's in that general area. Yeah, it's pretty astounding amount of songs.
Is there one album? So hang on, you've done Kimono My House. You've done that's the third concert.
That's right. Tonight was the third concert.
Is there one album that you don't know as well as the others?
Well, there's a lot that we had never done in concert before. So there are really a lot of songs that we kind of never even remembered that we did. So it's almost like a cover band of Sparks, going back and rediscovering some of these songs. But we rehearsed for 4 months and we've got it all down.
Which I don't believe you. There's got to be one night where you're going, I'm not looking forward to that one. I don't know if I can remember the words. Something's gonna go.
We kind of just were so into the concept of the whole thing that we really just focused a lot and just said we know the task at hand, and just went through them one album at a time, we managed to come out the other end, and we're only 3 shows into it, but the first 3 shows have been absolutely amazing.
It's a genius idea, because it has become very fashionable for an artist to come over and perform an album. Brian Wilson's done Pet Sounds, Arthur Lee came and did Forever Changes, to do the whole catalogue. It is genius, absolute genius. I love it. Now, I've got to make my excuses. I had tickets to come to 3 nights, okay? I picked my 2 favourite albums. I picked Plagiarism and Little Beethoven. And I also had a ticket to come and see the new album. Hang on, was it Exotic Creatures of the Deep?
That's right.
On one of those nights I'm working now.
Oh, no.
And on Exotic Creatures of the Night. Now, don't hate me when I say this, because you're going to hate me, but Kiss are playing that night as well. And I've never seen Kiss.
Oh, no.
So I'm blowing you out for Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley.
Wow. Your choice. I don't know.
I feel really bad saying it, but I'm still coming. I think I'm coming to Plagiarism still.
Okay.
And, I might pop along to a few more. You couldn't slip us a free golden pass, could you?
Well, we can make exceptions. So just let us know.
Oh, well, man, listen, I'm coming down. Now, the new album, Exotic Creatures of the Deep. Can I ask, because when you've been doing this, I don't know, how long have you, 35 years? Is that
something like that? Yeah, something crazy.
You should be doing rubbish albums by now, because that's kind of the way it goes. But the last 3 albums have been, I would say, the best albums you've done. And this is fantastic as well. It's a great record, man.
Well, thanks so much. And we really, we take pride in that fact that most groups, or a lot of groups, in the case when you get, have a big catalog of songs and you get, a little older, you tend to soften up and, become more introspective and that sort of thing. And we just think that, the pop music in general is supposed to be, provocative and about coming up with, things that really surprise all the time. And so we just really work at it to try to keep our new stuff being, as striking as any of the other albums.
Well, the new single, Good Morning, is brilliant. What's the line? I hope it's just your laugh that is infectious. Genius. And Lighten Up Morrissey. Come on, man. That's a song title, isn't it? Lighten Up Morrissey.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to just do a little tribute, as it were, to him. And if you hear the title on its own, you might think it's a dig at him, but actually it's a relationship song and about a guy that got a girlfriend and he can never live up to her holding Morrissey in her eyes with such high respect, and so he's just telling Morrissey in his own mind, say, hey, lighten up, guy, and maybe I'll stand a chance with my girlfriend, a better chance.
Now, when I come and see the Plagiarism album, are you going to have any special guests?
Well, we hope so. We're still putting it together, so nothing is yet confirmed, but by the night we hope to have some surprises. Yeah.
Okay. And how's Ron doing? Is Ron all right?
Yeah, he's hanging in with the job. He has no choice now. There's no turning back.
Well, because I came and saw you do the concert, which is it was just been released on DVD, of course. What's the one?
Hello, Young Lovers.
Hello,
right.
Young Lovers. That's the first time I've seen you live. And having met you, and you're both these very charming gentlemen. You're both very quiet and very well spoken and very thoughtful when you're speaking. And then you make this filthy noise on stage, man. This huge noise when Ron is playing his electric guitar and just rocking out. It's a sight to behold.
Yeah. Well, it goes contrary to the other side that you see off stage. So
I know. And then I came and spoke to you afterwards. Me and my girlfriend came and met you, and you're like, again, these very quiet, introspective gentlemen. How does that, the contradiction in those personalities? How does that manifest itself in life? Because that's quite a big gap between the two personas.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We focus just all our energy goes into the music, and we always think that the music speaks best for us rather than, than even doing interviews. Sometimes when we do an interview with a journalist, we feel that, it's less, it tells less about us than just the music itself. So I think that's kind of that contradiction where, the onstage persona and the musical side of us is really all that we want people to know, and the other stuff is just, it is something different.
Right, now listen, let's get all the plugs in, because I'm assuming there may be still 1 or 2 tickets left for some of these concerts, are there?
Yeah,
okay.
I think so. Some have sold out, but I'm sure people can get tickets to some of the other ones. So yeah, I'd love to have everybody come and just pop in on any night. It's almost like a theater run where we're going to be playing at Islington Academy until I don't know, June 12th or whatever it is.
It just goes on forever. I would imagine that tonight sold out, did it? Kimono My House.
It did, yeah. It was really packed. Okay, and tomorrow night Propaganda is sold out as well.
Oh, I love it. I'm so excited. I'm definitely coming along tomorrow. I'm going to be in touch for this Golden Pass. I want one of these.
Great.
Listen, the website is allsparks.com. It's allsparks.com.
That's right.
All of the dates and all of the albums and all of the details are up there.
That's right.
The new album, Exotic Creatures of the Deep, is out tomorrow. The new single is Good Morning. Man, listen, I'm going to let you go because you must be absolutely knackered after doing that. And,
time for Betty Bye.
I appreciate you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for this. And
thanks so much.
Say my best to Ron. Hopefully I may bump into you at some point in the next few weeks.
Yeah, hope to see it. If you pop by tomorrow, let us know.
All right, cheers, man. Thanks a lot. Take care.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
All the best. Bye-bye.
There we go. What a nice gentleman, ladies and gentlemen. Russell Mel from Sparks, or The Sparks, as I sometimes like to call them, because that's the way I am. Oh, I get a little bit starstruck when I talk to them, because I think they're flipping brilliant. I might pop along tomorrow. What a nice fella, wasn't he?
Yeah, and the manager says email her because we can sort you out with some tickets, and she needs some extra detail from you.
I love it. What a nice bloke, isn't he?
He's very nice, yeah.
He's so quiet. Seriously, you go and see them, and they just make this huge noise, and they're the quietest, most well-spoken men. Thank you, Davis. Good work sorting that out. I'll get the email address off you. Right, if you want to go and see them in concert, allsparks.com. I'm probably going to pop along tomorrow night. It's looking, so that's cool for me. Right, 0330 123 1215. The phones have gone a bit quiet, as they do when you get a guest on the line. I don't care. I just spoke to Sparks. Hey, John.
Hi there, Derek. I was listening to your show earlier on.
Yes.
And I noticed you said something about getting yeah more ma. What is that?
Getting what?
Yeah more ma, I believe it was.
Yes, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't trust you. It's Christopher from West Wickham, someone who I would trust with my own child if I had to go to hospital at short notice. Christopher.
Hello, Ian.
Would you be able to look after a child at short notice?
No. I've got exams.
Okay, let me just cross you off the list then if Christopher can't look after the boy. Right, what can I do for you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to top that. Well, you're a very good interviewer, aren't you?
I love Sparks. I love them. And I love that this is the trick. Never mention the biggest hit. Don't mention the biggest hit, and then they'll become a little bit more friendlier to you. I love them. Aren't they nice? I'm going to go tomorrow. And probably a few days after. Anyway, you don't need to top the Sparks. Don't worry. It's been an odd show today. I've been angry. We've had a guest on which we've not had on before. So it's all it's an odd show, isn't it?
But you're okay now.
Oh, I'm fine now. Thank you for those pills, Davis. I don't know what they were, but I'm feeling very, very loved up. Very loved up. Christopher.
So you were talking about sharpening.
Sharpening pencils. Yes. Do you like pencils or sharpeners?
I prefer pencil. In fact, you know what I like? I like the mechanical pencils. You know
the self-propelling pencils.
What do you call them?
Propelling pencils.
Yeah. Something like that.
Well, propelling pencils is what you call them. Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just say we have no calls lined up. We have over an hour of the show left. We have no calls lined up. Now is an excellent time to call 0330 123 1215. I will go through the stuff that we're talking about after midnight, but you can call in about absolutely anything. Right, yes, Christopher, let's get to the point, please. You're boring me now.
Yeah, well, my teacher, he has this great big sharpener on his desk. It's like the size of a mug, I suppose.
Yes.
And he's very protective about it. You're never allowed to sharpen your pencil with that sharpener. It's peculiar.
Why not? Is there some kind of voodoo around it?
I don't know. It's one of those proper ones, where you crank the handle.
Oh, the handle ones, yes.
Yeah, and it's got its own tray. And whenever you ask to sharpen a pencil, he always goes into his desk and gets one of those tiny little metal ones out.
Why would he not let you? Is his stash hidden in there or something?
I don't know, but whenever you go to use that pencil sharpener, he's there and he won't let you do it. He's very particular about it.
My fingers really smell of garlic.
Really? Why is that?
Well, I was doing a roast today and I experimented by putting big chunks of garlic on the roast potatoes.
Oh, don't. I've got a touch of the Clyde balls. I don't want to hear
I don't want to hear about your Clyde balls, for goodness sakes. 0330 123 1215. We have literally no calls lined up for the last hour of this phone-in radio show. So, now is an excellent time to call up. After midnight, I will set up the stall. I will tell you what we've been talking about so far, and you can join in on any of those things or anything else you want. But first of all, it's David Bowie.
Wakatangi ani kuwe uo tamataya turi puka kapiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitana nuru kawa mikitora.
Wow. Iain Lee. Hello. The Sunday Night Show. Virgin Radio.
Oh, there we go. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call tonight. And why the hell wouldn't you want to, for goodness sakes? So, it's just got very quiet in my ears. Have I done something with here? Well, it doesn't matter, yes. You've got a volume at home. You can turn it up if it goes quiet. You just turn it up, and it's as simple as that. So, this evening we've been asking, after I put off Neil Diamond, I went to see an audience with Neil Diamond, the weirdest... It turns out I'm good friends with Carol Decker from Tapau.
Are you?
She came over and said, "Hello, Ian, how are you?"
I only know one of her songs.
Which one?
China in Your Hand.
She did. There was another one. China in Your Hand is a brilliant pop song. What was the other one? Let me turn it off. Let me just think for a second. What was the other one?
Keep thinking.
That's China in Your Hand. It's something like Valentine's Day or something. I don't know. 0330 123 1215. Don't bother looking up. They can phone up and tell us. That might get us a few phone calls. What was Tapau's other song? 0330 123 1215. But yeah, she came over. All right, Ian, how's it going? It's great. Carol, how are you?
You're a celebrity.
I used to fancy you in the 80s. Yeah, she's fine. Barbara Windsor knows me, apparently. All right, love, how are you? Good to see you. I've never seen her before in my life.
You could be in EastEnders.
I could be in EastEnders.
Maybe she's trying to convince people to the directors there to get you in.
The directors of EastEnders to get me in. It would make common sense.
What family would you like to join if you were in EastEnders?
I would like to be Ian Beale's brother. I would like
Actually, that could work.
Yeah, it could work, because we're both lanky and pale and dull.
Have you ever grown a moustache before, like he did?
I've got a picture of me with a moustache.
Really?
Well, only very briefly. When I have occasionally I grow beards because I get bored, and then when I shave it off, I keep a moustache. I would put it on the website, but
you'd have to put on a Cockney accent as well, because there are some of them. I think Pat. She's actually quite posh in real life.
She's a posh lesbian in real life.
She is, and she puts on an accent. So did what's her name? The Bionic girl. Michelle.
Michelle
Ryan. Her name is. She's quite posh actually. And
she's not American either.
She's not American. Amazing.
Dot Cotton's quite posh.
She is. They're all very posh.
They're all posh.
Yeah. So you could do your Cockney accent, and you could be Ian Beale's long lost brother.
Is there anything duller than EastEnders? I tell you what's duller than EastEnders. I watched it on telly tonight. Beat the Star or something. Challenge a celebrity. Oh, Vernon Kay, listen, Vernon, I love you, man. I love you. What the hell was that all about? What a load of old guff that was. Some bloke from Emmerdale against some bloke driving not dirt boxes, what are those things called?
Go-karts?
Around a track. For an hour. Not for an hour, there was more to it than that. Then there was a bit where they had to... Oh, dearie me, terrible show. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. So, who have you put off is what I was kind of starting with. 0330 123 1215. Have you ever hurt yourself with clothes? I know that's a very specific request to get someone to phone in who could say, yes, I've hurt myself with clothes, but I hit myself in my right nut, my right testicle, let's make no bones about it, with a sock, and it flipping hurts. Oh, it hurt me. And of course, all gentlemen will have caught their winkies in the zip of their jeans, which is a very, very nasty experience. Crop tops, no one, and well done you for not being able to do this. No one has been able to call in this evening and defend the crop top. It's impossible. No one above the age of 15. It's all right for kids to wear it, because it's kids wearing it, kids, fine. Once you go over the age of 15, you shouldn't wear it, because you look ridiculous. Grown women in a crop top. And when you're driving around London, I'm assuming this is the same in other parts of the country, it's generally girls with quite a bit of a belly. Me and my girlfriend, Fandango, are enjoying now looking at the fat girls with crop tops and just thinking, why would you wear that? At what point in your brain did you think, I look good with this on? Yeah, I look good showing off my big fat belly. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Is there anything more satisfying than sharpening a pencil? I discovered it this week. What I've been doing is I bought a box of pencils, and every time a pencil went blunt, I would go to the box and get another pencil out. That's quite wasteful. But I found a pencil sharpener this week. It's a treat, ladies and gentlemen. It's an absolute treat. Oh, let's go. It's Peter from Brazil. Good evening, Peter.
Yeah, hey Ian, how you doing?
I'm fine, Peter. Peter is actually live in Brazil as we speak.
Yeah, I'm just getting kind of ready to travel because I leave on Wednesday.
You're leaving on Wednesday, and you're remind me when you're coming into the studio, because I've lost my diary.
On June 1st, that's one of the things I need to talk to you about.
Okay, you can talk to me.
I need either you or Dave to send me the address of the Virgin place.
It's 50 Golden Square.
Yeah, I didn't get that, so can you please send it to me?
No. What do you mean you didn't get it? I'm telling you. 50 Gold...
Okay, hold on, because I need blooming pen or pencil.
Okay. Tell him to just message me.
Get him to write.
Yeah, I'll message him.
No, right. All right, you message. Oh, you can message Davis. Okay, right, yes.
Okay.
What else?
Whatever. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, don't message him now. That's boring radio.
Okay.
To message him after the phone call, Peter.
Okay, damn, you're hard.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry?
a couple of things.
Yes.
No blog today, probably because I just got home, so I missed most of the show. Okay. No blog for, I guess, 2 weeks, because I'll be traveling until I get there on June 1st.
Okay, that's fair enough. If anyone wants to know what Peter's talking about, go to the Virgin website, virginradio.co.uk, go to my page, and Peter, every week, writes an excellent blog. Oh, that reminds me, also on the website, you can download, there's a Barry ringtone. I hope Barry's not listening, because he'll want some money for this. There is a Barry ringtone. It's an MP3 that you can download, and using the software for your mobile phone, convert it into a ringtone. So, enjoy. Yes, Peter, what else?
I haven't hurt myself with clothes, but I've hurt myself with drumsticks.
With drumsticks?
Does that count? Yeah.
Oh, go if you've hurt yourself with drumsticks, we've got drumsticks here tonight, so go on.
I thought the drumstick special was supposed to be when I was there.
No, this. Peter's getting. I'm going to shoot him. No, you said no. Well, you can bring drumsticks if you want, but it was always going to be this week.
Okay, don't worry. I won't bring them. But yeah, I hurt myself with them constantly. I used to, at least.
Well, what do you do with them, Peter?
Drumming. I used to either hit my face or
I've hit my
other
face.
parts of myself. Yeah.
I've hit my face. It'll be interesting when you come in to see if this is really a time delay or if actually you do pause for a second before answering my questions.
No, time delay.
You're saying it's time delay. You're saying it's time delay. I suspect that there's a slight pause going on there. Drumsticks are a dangerous piece of kit. Is there anything else, Peter?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've got to get to
No, nothing else.
All right, well, listen, I'll see you in a few weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. See you in a couple of weeks.
Okay, I think that when he comes in, he's actually going to have a pause before every sentence he says.
You mean he'll be in delay even though he'll be in the studio?
I don't think it's time delay. I think it's a mental issue. I think there's like a little freeze going on in his brain. Mr. Freeze in his brain there. I don't know. Adrian!
Hi, really, all right?
Yeah, yes, I'm very well and dandy.
Yes, what I wanted to talk to you about was an embarrassing thing that happened to a mate of mine in a supermarket today.
An embarrassing thing that happened to a mate of yours in the supermarket today? Let's hear it.
Yeah, he seen this deodorant on offer. He bought these 4 tins, got to the checkout, and the manager came up to him and says, I've got a suspicion of what you want to buy those for, sir, and we're not going to let you have them.
What?
And he says, well, how many am I allowed to have them? He says, well, no, because I think you're going to sniff it.
No, he thought he was a hang on, why would you sniff deodorant?
I've got no idea.
I'm assuming it's some kind of it's an aerosol can, isn't it? So that's no good. So hang on, does your friend look like a junkie?
It does look a bit rough.
Yeah, has he got long hair and spots?
It's not got long hair, but he is unemployed.
He's unemployed, well, he obviously was going to sniff. So the manager refused to sell him deodorant?
Yeah, in the middle of a packed-out supermarket.
Oh, man.
He just ended up sort of skulking off in the end.
I would have kicked up a stink. Well, stink being the operative word. I wouldn't have skulked off. I would have gone mental.
Well, I mean, I wonder if anybody's listened to your show knows of any sort of rule on this, because I've never heard of a rule now. Any tins of deodorant you can buy.
Well, okay. This is the next 50 minutes of the show. If you know of any sort of rule about deodorant, 0330 123 1215. Adrian, we'll see what we can. What the hell's going on behind you?
It's a plane overhead.
Oh, okay. I thought we were under attack. I thought that this was the final evidence, if we needed it, that there is indeed life out there. Adrian, anything else?
No, that's it for tonight, I think.
Good lad, thank you for that. Keep listening. We'll find out if we can find out any answers at all. Who's on line 2? It's Andrew. Hello, Andrew.
Good evening. How you doing?
Tonight's show, not a great one. Some good bits. Russell Mail from the Sparks was excellent.
A great band.
Oh, man, what a fantastic band. What a fantastic band. I love them. And what nice men as well.
They are extremely nice men at all, They're down to earth all the time,
Yeah. But apart from that, the rest of the show, not the worst, not one of the best. I'd say just fair to middling.
It's a bit average.
Slightly below average, I'd say.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Well, it's not up to you to agree with that. It's up to me. And I say it's below average. I'm getting arsey again now. Anyway, yes, Adrian. No, not Adrian. Andrew. Yes, okay. I apologise. Yes.
No problem. Well, basically, it starts injuring yourself, basically, with clothing.
Oh, yes.
It wouldn't be myself, but it'd be my son.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he was about 2 years old, about a year ago.
Yeah.
And I was changing his nappy, as you normally do. And basically, I did his pop-us up on his baby suit.
Yeah.
And I caught his...
oh, no.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, that stuff, that's...
It's scrotum, basically.
Okay. You've talked about baby scrotums on the radio. I think legally we're not allowed to mention those.
No problem.
But there's a good story about Ben Jones like that as well.
Ben Jones has got a baby scrotum, hasn't he? I've seen it.
When he was a baby, apparently his mother, when she was putting a nappy on, put the pin through and went straight through his
That's two baby scrotums we've talked about now. Legally, I don't think we're allowed to. That would explain a lot, though, because he's a very weird gentleman, isn't he, Ben Jones?
I know. But you say that the watches as well, and they've been the fair way round.
Yes.
What about nurses? Male nurses have their watches on their...
They don't do that anymore. They don't do that anymore. Which is why there's MRSA or something. Is that the reason, or is it to do with ties? I don't know. But because people wear watches on their wrist instead of the watches on their breast, everyone's dying.
Right.
I think I saw that on Newsnight. I may have dreamt some of that. Hey, listen. Next Saturday and Saturday night, I've got my 3-year-old nephew coming to stay with me. For the first time, he's going to spend the day and the night with me.
Good luck.
Well, yeah, it's what I'm worried about. And he was on I was on the Skype to him today, and I was chatting to him, and I said, "Right, what do you want to do?" He says, "I want to go to the Magic Special Library." Wow. So I've got to find a Magic Special Library somewhere and take him to. Okay, so that's cool. He wants to play with. I've got 2 toy monkeys. He wants to play with those. He wants to have an ice cream.
Okay.
He wants to go to the park and play on the swings. What else can I do with him?
Well, you can take him to the aquarium.
Well, no, but hang on, that's miles away from me. He's coming up to the flat.
Where's your flat?
North London.
North London, okay. Take him to Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace is in South London, for anyone who doesn't know the London region, and there are a lot of people listening outside of the London region. I'm taking advice from a man who's putting safety pins through baby scrotums. No, hang on, he's putting something. Line 3, it's Igor!
Ah, hi, man.
Hey, man.
Wow. I just realised what Seth MacFarlane looked like. It's on tonight.
What does he look like?
Kind of like about your age, you know, with a... He looks kind of Oriental, but he's probably English descent.
Oh, okay.
He's, yeah. Do you know he does all the voices on this thing?
He does most of them, doesn't do all of them.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he's good, he's brilliant.
Listen, I just wrote James Bond theme.
Oh, yeah?
Quantum of Solace.
Yeah.
And it's on YouTube, you know, just Igor, James Bond, whatever.
Yeah.
And I just wonder if you could ask your viewers if it was any good.
Can you play a snatch down the phone?
Just a minute.
Okay, this is Igor's James Bond theme, Quantum of Solace.
Should have had it queued up.
You should have done, really, Igor. I thought you'd be a little bit better than that.
Here we are.
Have you been listening to the show tonight?
Yeah.
Be honest.
All the time, yeah.
What do you reckon? Not that good tonight, is it?
It was fantastic, though. Here we are.
Okay, what This is Igor's James Bond theme. Is he going to mention Quantum of Solace in it? That's the... It's quite good. It's quite good.
And what I did, I took all the trailer from, the new one, and just stuck this on it.
Does it mention... Because all Bond themes have to mention the name of the film in there.
Yeah, it's all the way through. Just a minute, I'll just skip that bit.
Okay. He does it. Now,
that's very good.
Davis, you're actually...
I like it.
You're a Bond fan. I believe you've seen all of them, even the rubbish ones.
Yeah.
What do you reckon to that?
I really like that. Who is singing on that?
It's Igor. It's Igor doing it. Igor's recorded it and sung it and done everything.
Right, send it in. Can he send it in to us?
Igor!
I thought 3 was enough, you know.
Can you send it in to us and we'll play it next week and we'll get people's votes or something? I don't know.
Wow, thank you.
Because Amy Winehouse is now not doing it, apparently.
Is she not doing it?
No.
Well, Igor, send it in to us and we'll send it to
Iain.
Cubby Broccoli.
Thanks, man.
No worries, fella. See you later.
Cheers, bye.
Bye-bye. 0330 123 1215. We've only got 30, 40 or 50. Well, there's actually quite a long way to go, so but excited there. And now it's time for the adverts.
Afternoon tea with Twix. Happy together. This afternoon from 1, more great music with Neil Francis. Virgin.
And that's it. 11 seconds of adverts. What the hell is going on? Have we... That's a bad sign. 11 seconds of adverts, and it was for us. It was an advert. That's only people that want to advertise in this show are us, and that's probably because we have to. Jeez, we're in trouble. We are in serious. No wonder I got a meeting with Mr. Lloyd tomorrow.
In-house advertising that.
Oh, I tell you what's great on radio stations. I've not heard it here. I've not heard it here. Maybe they do, but you know that a radio station is doing badly when in the advert break is the radio station going, Advertise your business here. You can reach over 15,000 listeners an hour. Advertise your business. It's cheaper than you think. Oh, you know a radio station is in very bad place when that's happening. Right. 0330 123 1215. Last 38 minutes of the show. Tim Litchfield is on at 1 o'clock. He's a very nice man. But you can call up now. You dial the number. You press button 1. You'll speak to Davis. He'll ask you who you are, what you want, what your number is. He'll then call you back. But if in the week, imagine like in the week, you've got a burning desire to call me and you've got something to say to me, well, you can do by dialing exactly the same number and pressing button 5 at any time during the week and leaving a message on my answer phone. These, I'm told, are the best.
Hello, welcome to Iain Lee's answer phone messages. Yay! Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Christian O'Connell's got a dirty.
Hello, Iain, it's me again. I'd like to thank you for that lovely number 1 spot again last week. Well, just to say, Mary had a fantastic birthday, getting many, many presents. And it's her sister's birthday this week, and I'd like to have a big shout-out to London.
He's talking about his wife, isn't he?
Mary Jane Blige.
Oh, dear.
Iain, just end it with Fandango. You know it don't mean anything, then we can finally be together.
Oh, hello, Mr. Jukebox here, innit? Yeah. I wanted to order a pizza.
Juicy, chewy, oval fruits. Straight out water.
JK and Joel have got dirty.
Hi Iain, it's Randy. It's 22 in the morning and I can't sleep. So I thought I'd call you to see how many times I can well swear and whether it will make the air, because it's going to be an absolutely call, which is just for the pointless just so I can well see if I can swear and whether you'll still play it. You man.
Iain, hello. It's Gordon Brown here, off of the Prime Minister. I know I should be running the country, but I'm too busy listening to your show.
Yes.
I love it. Bye-bye.
Davis has got a dirty.
This is the number for pizza delivery. I would like a very large one. Must be moist.
All right, Iain. It's Tess Daly here, off of the tellers. Just want to say I love your show, and I'm going to do a bit of dancing. See ya.
Nice.
Yes.
Ross Williams has got a dirty.
Call Iain Lee, show on Virgin Radio.
That's not about time.
I didn't... Is there a head and the tail of what happened in the last 3 minutes of radio there? I've not got a clue what was going on there. Why did you leave the bits in about me being fat? Well, I don't... I'm getting more paranoid about it. I'm going for lots of runs now at the gym. I'm doing a lot of running at the gym, and it's not really paying off. I'm trying to find some... Let me find some... I know what music would be appropriate. Oh, this... I didn't know I had this on there. I found this today. Right. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We should really play a song. Let me take a call, then we'll play a song. Let's go to... Sifu.
How you doing?
All right, Sifu. It's been an odd show tonight.
I've only been listening for about the last 40 minutes.
Well, I'll talk you through it. I was angry in the first hour. I was bored in the second hour. And now I'm tired in the third hour.
Oh, my God.
It's not... It doesn't sound good, does it, when you put it like that?
No, well, you put it like that. I just up and down. I'm just here for the ride.
Hey, listen, you've not played Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast, have you?
I haven't, no.
I'm stuck on a really easy bit. All I need to do is go underground and get to my dad's office and talk to my mum. I know all I've got to do. And the walkthrough says, go to your dad's office, talk to your mum. I can't find a way there.
Oh, well, you know, you might just need a little time, mate, Iain.
Well,
think about it a little bit more.
I spent 40 minutes thinking about it today, and I was there getting really angry.
You might just be, like, thinking... You know, you might be just going around one track. Start thinking outside the box. Like with all this running there, you shouldn't be doing it.
Why not?
It's bad for the joints.
Yeah,
you want to be walking.
But I'm doing it on a running machine, and they're good for the joints, aren't they?
I'm not so sure, Iain, man. Okay. You'll thank me when you're 70.
Sifu, is your voice broken this week? Because you sound different.
I've got a slight little, the throat spray I'm using this week. Little bit of a... What's the word?
Toxic?
Yeah, that'll work.
It's a little bit of toxic. Okay, wow.
I want to talk about two things tonight.
Well, away you go.
Your nephew Dylan's coming to stay.
He's coming to stay next weekend. Yeah, very excited.
And I want to talk about slightly overweight women and the crop tops.
All right, let's do Dylan first. I don't want him to be anywhere near the filth that is going to come out of your mouth. Okay, so carry on.
Okay, let's keep this child friendly.
Let's do that.
Right. You shouldn't really be worrying about what you should be doing with Dylan when he comes to your house. You need to be worried about what he can do and get into trouble in your flat.
Like what? What do you mean? Like stealing things?
Because I've got a feeling your flat isn't child-friendly.
It's not particularly child-friendly, no. I'm going to be buying a stair guard for him to be guarded on.
The first time my godkids stayed at my house, it was mayhem.
Oh, really? Why? Oh, God, what have I let myself in for? What happened?
Just walking into edges that were just sharp.
What do you mean walking into edges? What, edges? Kids get hurt walking into edges? I've got loads of edges in my flat.
Exactly.
It's an edge-based flat.
You know, like a coffee table or something.
Oh, flipping heck.
You're going to have to break out the file.
Oh, and file off all of the edges?
You're going to have to.
So there are no edges in the flat? That is insane.
It needs to be round. Either that, or you need to go and buy like a little hard hat for Dylan.
Can't I just tie cushions on every edge?
Why not?
I might just get some cushions and some of that bubble wrap. And
you could just give him like some boxing gloves. Yeah. And, a little head guard, and, you could spar for them for the whole day.
Oh, well, okay, so let me just... Hang on, write this down.
I'm not condoning, fighting children.
Oh, but you pay top dollar to see two 3-year-olds in boxing gear having it out, wouldn't you?
I've seen something interesting like that once in Thailand.
Right, and fat girls with crop tops.
Well, you get this urge, you see a slightly overweight, I don't mind, some overweight women, kind of sexy,
No, listen, as I've said many, many times before, to quote, I think it's Cat Stevens on his Tea for the Tillerman album, I love big butts, and I cannot lie.
More cushion for the pushing?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get the urge? You know the way these little tops?
Yeah.
But they're not comfortable wearing it.
No, yeah.
They're always pulling it down.
Yeah.
And just at that time when they're pulling it down.
You said sex.
Did I?
What a Freudian slip that is. You said sex. Shame on you, Sifu.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
You know when they just, they put the hand on it and they pull it down.
Yeah.
Is that the right moment when you're looking up? And then you feel guilty and you look at the eye and then that woman knows you're looking at her face. It just happens every time with me.
I have to go and play a record. Would you introduce the next record for me, please?
This is any song I like?
Yeah, go on. Why not?
This is Chess Boxing by the Wu-Tang Clan.
Thank you, Sifu. Bye-bye.
One.
Good lad. 0330 123 1215. Hang on. We get the idea. You wrote the song for it. Right. I've emailed myself from the past, apparently. Iain, I'm emailing you from the past. You have to become your own constant, otherwise you'll never make it to Radio 2. Now, which of the following items belongs to you? 1, a red Peugeot, 2, a packet of M&Ms, 3, Bill Buckley, 4, an Xbox, 5, a bone-handled knife. I'll be in touch, Iain. And that's me emailing from my old radio station.
That's very clever.
Yeah, it's very clever.
When he says which one of these things belongs to you, is that like that scene in Lost?
Well, the whole thing is a reference to Lost. I believe that would be the case, yes. The red Peugeot, the Xbox, and Bill Buckley, I think are mine. I think Bill Buckley's mine.
You don't qualify for the programme, sorry.
Oh, damn you, Alpert! Right, that's, Drew!
Hello?
Hello?
Am I on the air?
You're live on the Virgin Radio station, of all places.
I'm live on Virgin Radio.
Yes.
And it's 7:34 in the evening here, and
wow,
12:34 in the morning there.
Yes.
We've just had a wonderful day of sunshine. What's the weather like there?
It's dark now.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yes, we tend to be dark at night time.
Most of the time.
Hey, how about that Barack Obama, eh?
Oh, no thank you. I'll take the Vietnam veteran McCain.
What do you want him for?
Well, at least he makes a bit of sense, and...
I cut the right-wing idiot off. Oh, well, never mind. 0330 123 1215. I can't believe I cut him off for saying he'd vote for McCain. Who cares? Line 7. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello, who are you?
I'm making a request on behalf of a very good friend of mine. She's very special.
Right, who are you, though?
My name's Sarah.
All right, so you're on the radio, Sarah?
Yeah.
You're not anymore. I'm losing patience. Oh, Jesus, Rini!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what's wrong with you, love? You want to give that smoking up?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, you do. Sounds terrible. Anyway, is it Rini or Renee?
It's Renee.
Renee, I do apologise. Renee,
that's okay.
What can I do for you?
I'm phoning up to say about the wristwatch.
Oh, yeah, do you wear it the wrong way round?
I do. I've had a very good day today, and you spoiled my day by saying about the tattoos as well.
Oh, have you got a tattoo above your bum?
No, I've got a tattoo on my shoulder.
All right, well, that's not so... That's still bad. It's not as bad, but it's still bad.
No, it's not bad. People only see it in the summer, but it's a little tiger cub, which, you know, kind of cute, really.
It would be cuter not to have anything there.
No, I don't think so.
No, I know so, as a fact. It would definitely be cuter not to have anything there. Don't you think it's a little bit... Now, don't take this the wrong way. Tarty.
No, I was having a midlife crisis when I had mine done. It was a part of a dare as well, so I had it done, and I think it looks quite cool.
Okay, but you wouldn't have one above your anus, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Because
No, definitely not.
That's an invitation to all kinds of business you don't want to get involved with.
No, I don't like them on the arms. I don't think they look very nice for women on the arms either. They make them look butch.
Okay, well, Rini, thank you for that. One thing I would not say is that you're a butch, but tattoos, I mean, we can do a whole show on tattoos and how they're just, you know, the worst thing. And on women, oh, God, girls, why would you do it? Why would you do it? I've had my tits tattooed. Oh, no. Don't. You look awful. 0330 123 123 is the number, isn't it? Yeah, 12:15. We'll go to Rachel in a second, who was injured by some clothing. But first of all, I need to play some more music, don't I? Yes.
If we catch a criminal. Iain Lee.
Oh, yes, what about Iain Lee?
Iain Lee.
How about rock and roll?
Virgin Radio.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right, let's rattle through these calls, because we had no calls for ages, and now we've got a load of calls for ages. Right, line 4. It's Rachel. Good evening, Rachel.
Good evening, Iain. How are you?
I am on top of the flipping
You
world.
feeling better now?
I am. I've calmed down. I've been in a very odd mood the last few days. A very odd mood. I've been on the edge, just on the edge of losing it.
Is there a full moon approaching?
I don't know that. I don't know. I would check my diary, but I've
out.
lost.
Maybe it's
I've
the
lost
werewolf
it.
thing.
Yes, maybe. Okay. Anyway, yes, Rachel.
Anyway.
Yes.
Aside from that, I was attacked by a pair of jeans.
You were attacked
I
by
was,
a pair
physically.
of jeans. Tell me about it.
There I was at my friend's house,
Yes.
having a natter. She's done the laundry.
Yes.
As you do, we're out in the back garden, cup of tea in my hand, having a talk. She's hanging up her husband's jeans. Big gust of wind, and of course, they're quite heavy because they're soaking wet, just straight out of the machine. Hits me in the face. I go falling, knock myself out for 2 minutes by hitting my head on the rockery.
Whoa!
Savage attack.
A pair of jeans knocked
A pair of
you
jeans
out?
knocked me out.
Makes my flick to the ghoulies with a sock seem like nothing. That's incredible.
Cut on the head and out cold for, she said, about 2 minutes.
I'm assuming that you sued this woman.
Oh, absolutely. We're no longer speaking.
Good. Well done.
She divorced her husband. It was his jeans, you know. Custody battle followed, but hey, can't be helped.
Rachel, listen, I'm going to move on just because we've got so many calls, but thank you very, very much for that. Drew is back. Drew! Hello?
Hello?
Drew, yes, I must have accidentally cut you off earlier.
Oh, I don't know. It could have been Skype. You know what it's like.
It could have been Skype, yes. It was me pushing the button. Yes, anyway, Drew, what can we do for you?
Well, I've been abroad for a long time. I spent 6 years in England, which is why I listen to Virgin Radio.
The Virgin Radio station, the greatest radio station that begins with a V, yes.
Oh, no, I would say more than that. It's just the greatest radio station of all.
Wow. Okay, that's something. Even better than Gaydar?
I don't know about that.
Gaydar's good. Gaydar is a fine...
Gaydar's good.
Do you listen to Gaydar, Davis?
It's really weird you say that, because we were listening to it the other night.
Yeah, you and your boyfriend? It's a good station.
Yeah.
It is a good station.
We were grooving to it.
I don't want to know about what you get up to. Anyway, yeah, is he... Hello? Yes, you're still there.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yes, okay, so you've called in. What can we do for you?
Well, I haven't had any more vicious attack by clothes than you've had. I did get struck in the eye once with a sock. That didn't feel very nice, but no permanent damage.
No.
But what I wanted to talk about is just the fact that I've come back to America and I feel like a stranger in my own country. I felt more at home living in England than I did here.
How long were you in England for?
I was in 6 years. I was in the United States Air Force stationed up in RAF Mildenhall in East Anglia.
Okay, now that makes sense. Right, okay. And you've gone back to the United States and do you feel British?
I do.
In what way? What's making you uncomfortable about being in America, the land of the free?
Well, for one, it's not so free, and for another, the drivers are horrible. They don't know how to drive.
Well, drivers in America are better than drivers here because at least they.
No.
When there's a stop sign, drivers will stop in America. Here, if there's like traffic lights, they don't care. They'll just go straight through it.
Well, you've never driven in Georgia, obviously.
I've never driven in Georgia. I've driven in Los Angeles, but I've never driven in Georgia. Why do you not have roundabouts in America?
I wish we had roundabouts. Roundabouts are they're fantastic. They're the most efficient way of moving traffic.
There are two roundabouts in Los Angeles, only two, and I've driven around both of them, and it was very, very exciting. But that's it. No, there's none anywhere else. Why not?
I don't know. We have one here in Georgia, but it's only a mini roundabout, and nobody knows how to use it. Everybody comes to a full stop.
Well, this is what you can do. I think I found that your purpose in life is to take roundabouts to the people of America and give them the future.
Oh, it would be wonderful, but they won't do it. It's just like the health care. You were talking about Barack Obama earlier. Yeah. Well, him and Mrs.
woman.
Clinton.
Yes.
They both want the national health care, but the Americans wouldn't do it right.
Well, we don't do it right. Hang on. Wait, we're almost bordering on a proper serious conversation about politics and stuff. I have to move on. God bless you, sir. Thank you for calling. Line 2, I've got to rattle through these calls. We've got to load now. Alan.
Hello.
Hello, Alan.
It's about time. I've been waiting for ages.
Right, don't you get stop it. Don't get stop it. And then he went, I didn't do that.
No.
I didn't do that. He did it. What an idiot. Line 3, it's Andrew Bavin. He's been waiting for ages, and I did just cut him off there because he, let's try line 4. Chris.
Hello.
Chris is in there. He knows how this works. When someone says hello, he responds back. Yes, Chris, what can I do for you?
Oh, I've been revising for the A-level.
Yes, man. A-levels are well hard.
I know they're really gay, right?
Well, okay, I wouldn't say that necessarily.
Well, yeah.
I know you're saying it in the young street parlance, but still, Chris Moyles got in trouble for that, so I have to back away and be careful.
Okay.
But yes, okay.
But I've got to take it tomorrow. So have you got any Have you got any tips for helping me cheat in the test?
No, I failed terribly at my A-levels both times I took them. A-levels are an awful exam. They're ridiculously hard.
What did you take?
Tell me. Okay, well, first time around, I studied English literature, geography, and American history, of all boring things. I dropped geography because it was dull, so I was doing 2 A-levels. I failed history. I got an E or a D in English. That's bad.
Yeah, it's just bordering on the path, isn't it?
So then I went and did 2 more A-levels in a year. I did psychology and sociology. I failed sociology. I got a B in psychology. Psychology was fun. I enjoyed it.
I'm doing sociology at the moment.
Sociology is... It's not as good as the hippie teachers will make you think it is.
Yeah.
Listen, you're probably going to fail. It doesn't matter.
Not cheat though.
No, I cannot help you cheat, for goodness sakes. Write the answers on your shirt sleeves. That's what we always should do. Line 5. It's Highland.
All right.
Oh, flipping Nick. You've got a loud voice.
I apologise. It's generally people from Belfast that have very big mouths, but...
I'm tar!
Yeah, but the thing was I was going to call up to complain because I got cut off during Sparks, but... So, when you cut me off, I thought I'd go research Sparks to see why I got cut off.
No, I didn't cut you off. I left you on the line.
No.
You put the phone down.
No, don't backtrack. But
no, I didn't cut you off. I said, well, we'll come back to you after this. Can you wait? You said yes, and you put the phone down.
I didn't put the... Okay, right. Anyway, the article on Wikipedia says there's a running feud between you and Sparks.
Does that? Oh,
yeah.
God. Wikipedia is full of crap.
But it seems pretty, I don't know. It seems pretty honest most of the time.
What no, it's not, Wikipedia is rubbish, because for a long time it says I was a gay cowboy. What can you read what it says about me and Sparks?
Hold on.
Oh, dear. Wikipedia is the most it's rubbish site. Absolute rubbish. I'm trying to find it here. Hang on, let me go to Wikipedia.org. A running feud? Oh, dear.
Well, I'm just thinking, I got cut off just so you could try to appease some kind of pointless feud.
No, there's no feud. I love Sparks. They're my favourites.
Well, why are you talking about... Why is there a feud?
There isn't a feud!
But why was... I'm really confused. Anyway, tattoos as well?
What about tattoos?
You know the way you're always complaining, about, the tramp stamp ones?
Yes.
There's, a really, worse ones where, people get, cats on their stomachs, right?
Yeah.
And, the cat will have its back to you with its tail lifted.
Right.
Right?
and the belly button will act as some kind of, anus for the cat.
Oh, for goodness sakes, go away! I don't want to hear about that. I'm interested about Sparks. Let me look in Sparks. Pop. Sparks band. Okay. The Wikipedia is just rubbish.
Anyone can doctor anyone's profile.
Can. Let's have a little look. Hang on a second. Let's see. Feud with Iain Lee. Sparks have said on several occasions that they aren't fans of Iain Lee nor his work. Iain Lee has failed to comment on this situation. Well, there we go. Well, someone's obviously only just added that, haven't they? So that's, let's go to line 6. It's Aaron. Hello, Aaron.
Yo, what up? How you doing, Ian?
Yeah, I'm doing very, very well indeed, my friend.
Not long left there, mate. Not
long left, and it's Tim Litchfield, and I can go home.
Exactly, mate. Listen, I bought an album at the weekend, and I heard this song, and I thought, you have to hear it.
Go on.
I don't know if you're going to like it. Are you ready?
Well, okay. What the hell is this?
Hello?
What are you playing that for?
I don't know, I just thought...
For God's sakes, what is going on here? You're making what has been one of the worst shows I've ever done even worse, ladies and gentlemen. Even worse. Let's get some jolly music. Here we go. Right. Line 7. It's Peter from Bangladesh, the former number 1.
Yeah, I'm not very happy, Ian. What are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going to have to boot you off the list.
Can't you give me the opportunity to win back a position on it?
Go on, then.
Well, give me an opportunity somehow. What do I need to do?
I'm giving you the opportunity. Away you go.
Please, may I have a spot back on your list? I am a loyal listener.
Okay.
And the people of Bangladesh will be disappointed that they are no longer represented on the top 50.
Okay, you can be number 2, and I'll boot whoever number 2 is off the list.
Thank you very much.
It's as simple as that. There we go. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what we're talking about, the top 50 list, go to virginradio.co.uk, go to my page. The top 50 listener list is up there, as is a Barry from Watford ringtone and a picture of a ghost that I took. Lands. Hello? Oh, no, Randy.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Randy.
Ahoy, hoy.
Ahoy, hoy. Your potty mouth.
Oh, yeah. I thought I'd test Davis's work stamina by seeing if he'd put all those bleeps in. I'm pleased to see that he passed the test.
He passed the bleep censorship test. Well done to Davis there for that. That's excellent.
Somebody's got to make the man earn his money, haven't they?
Yeah, well done. I'm glad it's you. Yes.
I'd like to think I found my calling in life with that.
Well, yes. Do you know, I'm actually losing the will to live, Randy. Literally, not because of you. I'm literally losing the will to live.
Well, I might be able to help you then.
Oh!
I've got some gaming advice.
Yes, go on.
So on Pokemon, when you start out,
yes,
don't get Charmander because the first 2 battles you face are against Pokemon that fire isn't effective against. So I recommend you should get yourself a little Squirtle instead.
Right. And why are you telling us this, Randy?
Because I've heard about that you needed help on a game, and I thought I'd give you some help on a game.
Yeah, but it was a specific game that I mentioned, Skies of Arcadia. It wasn't just a random. Can someone phone in with help on a game? It was a specific problem on a specific game that I faced.
Well, I can give you some help on Aladdin on the Mega Drive as well if you want.
Thank you, Randy. Let's go to it's Andrew Bavin. It's twice he's done that.
He phoned up and he said, I got cut off, and I said, you were too slow, and he said, oh, give me another go then.
Well, he's had another go and he muffed it up. Yeah. Totally muffed up. Let's go to Joanna. Oh, jeez.
She's outside the UK. Maybe a delay.
How long is the time delay? How long?
I think she might be in an alternative world.
Joanna?
Hello.
Hello, Joanna.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine, Joanna. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Brazil.
Oh, we've got another Brazilian here. Do you have a Brazilian?
No.
Oh, okay, you got the reference. It's a little pubic reference there. I do apologise. Joanna, what can I do for you? Yes. What can
I've got a question. I think I missed the information. What about in Brazil pizza is?
Sorry?
What about in Brazil pizza is? The guy who always calls from Brazil.
Whereabouts is he? I don't know. I have no idea where he is.
He's in Brazil. Anyway.
He's definitely in Brazil.
All right.
Why, do you know him?
No, because I've been listening, and he always calls, and I was wondering where he is and what he's doing there.
Why are you single? Are you bored?
I make a part. No, I'm not single.
So you're not phoning up to try and get some jiggy with
No, I was wondering what he's doing here. It's like holidays or...
Well, I tell you what.
I don't know.
In 2 weeks' time, Peter from Brazil is going to be live in this studio with me. So could you phone up in 2 weeks' time, and you two can have a chat in Brazilian?
Yes, sure.
Excellent. Well, Joanna...
In Portuguese.
Portuguese, that's it. That's the language. I knew it was a language. Yeah, Portuguese.
That's the language.
Excuse me, best the language? I don't think you... Are you speaking it now? No, madam. You're speaking English. Thank you. We'll speak to you in 2 weeks, Joanna. Bye-bye. There we go. It's Andrew Bavin again.
Hello.
Yeah, that's
Hello.
better. That's quicker. You haven't got time to mess around. You've got to be in quick if you come.
I didn't realise.
Well, surely you must know that this show only has the best quality callers. And if I go to someone and there's moments of dead air, then I have to cut that person off immediately.
I realise.
So okay, we've established that, which is something to behold. Anyway, Andrew. He did it again. He left dead air. Let's see. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
All of which makes me anxious.
Where the hell have you been? Do you want to finish that? Or do you just want to stay there? Because I've got to play a Radiohead song now. OK, Anxious Man is going to stay there. We're going to play Radiohead. Let's see what happens. Tim Litchfield's coming up next. Thank you.